live for half hour. Goes into my 90-day fiance recap, and my laptop died, and I'm so sorry. So I'm gonna give you guys a couple of minutes to come back. So let me just play the countdown. I'm gonna try to do the 30-second countdown. Let me see if I can do that. But if anybody is listening real quick, this is 90 Day Fiance, Sisterwives, Southern Charm, Bravo's Mistress Mondays, my two starting podcast bonus episodes. If you're listening just audio on the podcast side, please make sure you leave a rating for my Who Started You on Fridays podcast, Who Started You on Housewives episodes. If you want to watch this live, you can come over here on Mondays and Fridays, watch me at 12 noon, live on YouTube, live on Facebook, live on Twitter. Also going to be live on Instagram soon, as soon as I get my other device situated. And so, yeah, so I'll have all of them up. But thank you to all my new subscribers. I see where you guys are all coming from. I wish I had a way to figure out how to get you guys notifications to come back and watch me live. I see all the replays. So to the replay crew, I appreciate you guys. All the new subscribers, I appreciate you guys. Let me see. Let's do a little bit of a countdown. See if we get the people in the room. Maybe I don't know how to do it. Never mind, I don't know how to do it. Okay. Yeah, I was talking 90 Day Fiance. And then I got cut off. My stupid live cut off, and I was in the middle of the new 90 Day Fiance talking about the new couples. So I'll just wait a little bit, see if anybody comes back, and we'll talk about it. But yeah, like I said, I am doing Who Started You on every Friday at 12 noon, 12:05. And it is the Housewives feud of the week, which is right now we're doing Salt Lake City, which I did Monica and Monica's mom last week, which was a pretty good live. I suggest that you go back and watch it. It's long, but there's a panel in there, and I can timestamp it. But it's a really good one, and it's a lot of different perspectives, and it turns into, yes, I'm back. Sorry, reality guys, everybody just who's joining me right back. When I had this back onto the Whose Side Are You On, I had lost my Wi-Fi connection and my whole laptop. I had to reconnect everything back up, and I had to restart the live. I had to do a whole new one. So I hope that people come back. Reality Connoisseur, I appreciate you coming back, even though you don't even listen on Day Fiance. I love you for being here. I was talking Salt Lake City last Friday, so that'll be the Who Started You on every Friday now, which is it's turning out to be a pretty good one. And I do timestamp it on because I do the panels, so it does tend to be pretty long. But we ended up talking about like mental health and everything. So I suggest if you want to hear any of that, go back. It's under the Who Started You on podcast part under YouTube on the YouTube channel. Like I said, I did redo my channel. Not redo my channel, but I like reorganized the playlist. It's so much more easier to get to. The playlists are so simply I had everything was all over the place, but so everything. I appreciate all the new subscribers and everything. So, yeah, but okay. So yeah, I'm back. I'm gonna finish 90 Day Fiance and then Sisterwives, and I'll try to stay on for a little bit because, like I said, this wasn't even scheduled earlier enough, so I didn't have this scheduled yesterday. I wish I did that, but I didn't. Let me share it real quick too. But yeah, so I was talking about Rob and Sophie. So Rob and Sophie from 90 Day Fiance. This is the new one. I think they're the youngest couple there, and he's in LA, and she's from London, I guess, or like the UK. And he makes it sound like she's like very like too, like she would never live anywhere without a maid, or like she would never like, she just has these like standards that are so high, and it's not even true. Like, but the fact that this dude, like, I felt bad for him when he was saying all this, and I thought he was gonna have an issue, like she was gonna make fun of him. Like, her mom looks like her sister, so her mom's like cool and hip and young, and her mom calls him Rob the Knob. And like, I guess that's in the UK, that's a way of calling somebody, I guess, a douchebag, I guess, because that's what I'm getting from this guy. Total D-bag. And I say that like immature Rob. Like, Rob's hot, like he's good to look at, but once he opens his mouth, that's it. And poor Sophie, guys, like poor Sophie. So she says she's a social media influencer, and he's a model. And they say that their challenges are their lifestyle and financial disagreements, but they're not. It's his problem, not hers. This is a total Rob problem, and it becomes Sophie problem when the dude doesn't even have a bathroom. She didn't even complain about, like, she just like, I will live here in the meantime. But dude, it's not like he lives in a hostel. She has no private bathroom. In the middle of the night, she has to walk across the court, like across the courtyard, to pee in the middle of the night. She has to shower and anytime she has to share. It's a shared bathroom. Okay. It's a studio apartment, which it's his kitchen, basically. And she's still not complaining. But dude could not eat. Like, the girl, he, from the time this poor girl got off the plane, okay, they're not engaged. They're young. So, let me see their ages. They're like 24. Let me say. This is the funny thing. They're on 90 Day Fiance, 23 and 32. The fact that they're on the show, a 90 Day Fiance. So I don't know what he's saying. Something about, like, she expected some princess engagement or something last time. I don't know what. I don't even like the fact that they weren't even engaged. Okay, so the fact that she's coming over here to live with him and knows she has to marry him in 90 days. So he gets off. She gets off the plane, right? Now she's been traveling for 24 hours. This poor little blonde, beautiful child. She's leaving home to go live with poor Rob with no poor bathroom. Right, dude's a struggling artist. I don't know. He's a model. I don't know. The rapper. So he feels like he has it all. He's going to sweep her off her feet. He's going to give her the engagement, the engagement of a lifetime, right? Poor girl is in her sweats, no makeup. She's like, I stink. I've been traveling 24 hours. I'm like, she's pushing all these bags. She's like dying. She's like, I just want to go sleep home. She walks in the middle of out of the airport and he goes, stop. And like all these people around, and it's like in front of these like bathrooms and lockers in the middle of like an airport. And he's like, and he starts like doing this dance, and he's like doing this like, I wish I could get up and just show you, Footloose. He was doing like this Footloose thing, and he was like, will you marry me? I don't know. It was like that. She's like, what's going on? What's happening? He's like, stop. And she's like, what? What do you what? Stop what? She's like, what's happening? And he's like, will you marry me? And then he stops, and then he comes and hugs her, and then they hug out. And he doesn't hand her a ring yet. Or does he hand her a ring? No, he doesn't hand her a ring. And he's like, oh, this is my way of sweeping you off your feet to ask you to marry me. And he's like, she's like, ah, laughing. And he was like, oh man, he's like, yeah, I was just trying to make you laugh. Like, he gets an attitude all of a sudden because it didn't, like, she was just confused that he didn't even have a ring, right? He thought this was like this massive, like, Disney proposal. Well, that doesn't happen. So they start walking towards to go to get the car. And then right before he leaves to go leave her by the door to get the car, she turns around and he is on one knee with a ring, which was cute. And she's like, hey, he's like, you thought that was it, right? And she's like, oh. And he's like, will you marry me? And she doesn't say anything. And he goes, you could answer me. And she's like, yeah. And he's like, I don't even know what finger it goes on. She's like, me neither. And they put it on the wrong finger. So this is my thing. 90 Day Fiance. You're coming here to get married. So you had to have, I thought you could be engaged before, even if you were just talking about being engaged, you at least know what finger the ring goes on, right? They don't know what ring the finger goes on. I don't even think they even thought about it. He's like, you want to marry me, right? She's like, yeah, I guess. I was like, you kind of have to, unless you want to go back home, right? I'm lost, right? But anyway, so they get engaged at the airport. And he's like happy about it. She's still tired. And so before they even get to the car though, right? This is what happens. This is my first indication this dude is an asshole. Immature. They go into the elevator. The elevator shuts, right? The elevator shuts, and he starts messing with the buttons, and they get stuck in the elevator. And she's like, oh my God. And I would start panicking like her. She starts panicking because they're locked in there. He's like, I didn't do anything wrong. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. And he's like, I didn't do it. And she's like, can you just get me out of here? And he's like, I don't know, call somebody. If they're like, I don't know, 10 minutes. They get out of the elevator, and he's got this massive attitude because she's upset at him because he did break the elevator. And he's like, they have this fight about the elevator and how he just broke it and she didn't want to be in it. He's like, you ruined a perfectly good moment. Tells her, you ruined a perfectly good moment. You ruined my proposal. You ruined this entire moment because you had to yell at me for something that wasn't even my fault about the elevator being broken. And she's like, but it was your fault. And he's like, but it wasn't my fault. And I'm like, he's like a child, right? And I'm like, oh my God, dude, relax. This poor girl. And he's saying this, right? Telling her that she ruined the moment, her airport bathroom on one knee, half-ass proposal. She ruined that moment because he got them locked in an elevator after she's been traveling for 24 hours, girl. It doesn't even get to go home to a bathroom, a bath. You know what I mean? So this is immature Rob. Okay. So no, he has robbed the knob down. Since that's what her mom calls him, poor Sophie. This is one of the first fights. So this fight they have over that, him telling her how she ruined the moment, and he's got like a huffy attitude. She's so confused. She's looking at him like, oh my God. Like, I don't even think she recognizes what he's doing. I don't know if she's like, it looks like she doesn't understand what gaslighting means. So it's like, she looks like she doesn't want to, like, she's going to have to walk on eggshells. And that seems like in her brain what's going to start happening, because this dude freaks out over everything. He gets so offensive. But it's his age. It's got to be his age. Like, so anyway, so another thing, they get back to the apartment, right? I don't know what his studio. Well, first of all, they're driving through LA, and he's making a big deal out of how dangerous it is. And she's like, look, I just live in London. I'm just not used to it. She's like, I'm just scared. I know she'll be, carrying our bags in at night. And he's like, why? I only have one bullet hole in my thing. He's like, I'm from the hood. I live in worst places. We're like, we know. We know you're from the hood. She's not. Like, you're from whatever, Rob, dude. Like, relax, dude. This is all a Rob problem. This is all a Rob problem. None of this is a Sophie problem. Poor Sophie. I can't wait till her mom comes over here and gives him, like, shuts him up. Because first of all, stop telling her that she ruins all these moments. You put her in a studio with no rug, no bathroom. She has to get up in the middle of the night and walk. She holds her pee in the middle of the night, this poor girl. So she doesn't even complain. And all she said, like, I think it was one day or day two, she said something about, are we going to look for a new place or whatever? And he's like, look, we're not going to talk about this every day. Like, he just constantly keeps yelling at her. And then the scene comes up where they talk about having kids. And they don't even know. They get this, first of all, for the whole thing with them being engaged. They didn't know what ring the finger went on, or what finger the ring went on. So first of all, what did you think was going to happen after 90 days? We're just going to go to the courthouse? I don't understand. You don't even know who wants to have kids and who doesn't. And then we find out she keeps bringing up how he's social media cheated. He must have, like, I don't know, emotionally cheated. He shuts her down, tells her that are you ever going to stop talking about this? Like, basically, she brings it up, like, all calm and, like, kind of sad. He yells at her, shuts her down, and she looks at him all sad again. Tells her, don't talk about this anymore. I didn't do anything wrong. Stop talking about this. This is like, dude, this is her pain. You obviously did something. So again, he's like yelling at her, making her feel like her feelings are valid. And this poor girl, I'm like, no wonder your mom calls him Robin up. And then there's another scene about having the kids thing. How do you guys not know that who wants kids? Like, that she doesn't want, they don't even know. Neither one of them know. She says she doesn't want them. He says he wants kids and he can't imagine his life without them. Then why are you guys even talking about being engaged? If she doesn't want kids and you can't see your life without them, and you tell her to get lost, basically tells her to get lost. She just moved here. She's only 23. She just moved there from the UK with you, mother effer. And you're telling her now, like, I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, you better grow. Like, her mom's going to beat you up, Rob. I'm going to beat Rob up. Like, I hope I can, like, tag Rob in this, Rob the knob, because, dude, you are doing everything wrong. This poor girl, you guys, you are making this relationship toxic. It is not a toxic relationship. It's a Rob toxic relationship. The relationship is toxic because of Rob. Rob is toxic. That's what I wanted to say. Not the relationship. Rob and Sophie. Sophie's not toxic. Sophie just left her whole home in the UK. Girl can't even get her bathroom. She has to do her makeup in this studio apartment with no light. All she's saying is, I just want light. And she doesn't want to walk his dog. And he's like, you're going to walk my dog. She's like, I don't feel safe. He's like, tough shit. And she's like, you cheated on me. He's like, no, I didn't do anything wrong. You better shut up. And then you better stop. It's just like, Yo, my man, what, like, I'm sorry. What do you guys see in each other? Like, what's going on here? Do you guys even like each other? Because I'm confused. You guys don't seem like you like each other at all. So I would like Rob to understand, like, explain to me why you guys are engaged if you don't even know what about the whole, like, who wants kids, who doesn't. What were you gonna do after 90 days? Are you what, like, playing in our faces? You have to get married, you know this. Like, so tell me, like, explain it to me. I guess you're not gonna explain it to me because you're not on here, but I just would love to know. I would love to know. Okay. Because you have to, first of all, the lifestyle that you're living, you guys, neither one of you have, or you guys have to work. Rob needs to get an apartment with a bathroom at least. Get this girl a bathroom. Step up and be a man. If you're going to get married in 90 days, you need to get her an apartment that has a bathroom, Rob. Okay? Like, or what are we doing here? Or her mom's going to come here and take her back. Because again, you guys are engaged, but you put the ring on the wrong finger. She had no idea that you guys were even getting engaged. I don't know what you were thinking. We're on a show called 90 Day Fiancé. That's grown adult. That's like adult things. Okay. Like that's grown adult stuff. So like, it's not a joke. Like it's an actual marriage. Like you actually have to get married. Like that's what the show's for. So figure it out because if you can't see your life without kids and poor Sophie, go back to, like, you know what, stay where you're at. Stay, like, if you want to live in LA, you don't need Rob to not. You're beautiful. Like you can stay there. You can get a job, probably making more money than him, and probably find an apartment that has a urine bathroom. You know what I mean? But if you love this dude's gotta grow up. Like, and if you don't want kids, like that's fine. I didn't want them either. So there's nothing wrong with that. And listen, I thought I was like I got lucky to meet a man that did not want kids. So I feel very lucky for that. But like, girl, it can happen. Like, so you don't need this guy. I just feel like, he says that his lifestyle is he lives like minimalistically, but on purpose. But no, you're broke. You're not living without a bathroom because you're a minimalist, dude. Shut up. Your hair costs more than like your apartment to get your hair done. So don't mess with me, dude. I want to beat you up, Rob. Okay. And the interaction that you had on Instagram, come on, man. It was enough to get her upset, right? So they have trust issues. And I did talk about Nikki and Justin. I feel like I really like Nikki a lot. I just hope that she calms down because she's acting like Justin did something to her. Justin didn't do anything to you. You lied to him. You brought him over here on a visa and didn't even tell him that you were born a man. You told him in the middle of an argument when he was 21 years old. Like, that's traumatizing. Now he loves you. He's giving you a second chance. And I hope that God that he loves you and he says he does, but you are making this an issue. I don't think there was an issue with Justin, feeling any type of way about he's gotten over the betrayal and he's accepted, you're a trans woman, whatever. He still wants to marry you. So why are you making it issues that aren't even there? That Nikki's doing that. She's making issues. And I feel so bad because I get it. I do the same thing. But I'm like consciously will tell myself, like, I made all this stuff in my head, this whole scenario, but all these things were said about me and this whole thing about me. And it's not even, you know what I mean? And I'm like, that's not even true. Like, I'm ridiculous. Like, none of this is happening. So I feel bad. I hope that Nikki calms down. But like, Gino and Jasmine, oh man. Gino and Jasmine. It's like, Gino and Jasmine's like Chris and George. So, then, like I said, Sophie. We have new couples coming up too. Ashley and Manuel, they have something. There's something up with him. The fact that he has 2 teenage kids, like was he married or something? Like, what? And she just wants him to recognize that he is a witch. She is a witch. Damn it, bitch! I wish he said, "Mother, I don't know if I'm a witch" or something like that. Like, I don't know. He's like, "No, you're not." Yes, I am. No, I'm a witch. Yes, I am. Okay, Ashley, you're a witch. I don't consider myself a witch, and I do pendulum work. So am I a witch? No. If somebody says I'm not, I'm not gonna argue with them. But your mom, like, and so your mom seems to like your family really likes Manuel. Like when he got off the plane, Ashley's sister gave him a hug, had a sign for him. Um, you know, they broke up for 12 years, but then now I see like they love each other, but like he moved here and didn't tell his family. He has grown kids and didn't tell his grown kids he was moving here to get married. Like, what is happening, Manuel? Like, are you guys taking this seriously? Again, this is called 90 Day Fiancé. Not 90 day. I don't know if we're going to get married. I don't know if I even know you. I don't know if I like you. I don't know if I want to marry you. This is not 90 day. Maybe we'll see. Maybe it is, I guess, but like, it's not 90 day. We just met. We're dating. We don't know. This is 90 Day Fiance. Like, this is a real thing. Like, you guys actually have to get married. Like, you actually left your home, your house, your like country, your family, your pets, like your kids, like everything. Like, you guys left everything, and so I would think that like you would know like what you would know like what this whole process is about. Is what I'm trying to say. Like Rob and Sophie, and it's just crazy because why are we like not telling your family that you're having a wedding? Like what is that about? I don't get it. Like what is your kids, your teenage kids going to think when they find out that you're on the show? Like, this is the thing. Like, I understand that like you wanted to see, you have the 90 days or whatever, but like you planned on being here. Like, you don't really even need the 90 days is what I'm saying. So I don't know. It's like maybe you don't know if you want to stay, but I would just I suggest that you make that decision, because I don't know. It's a waste of time, because there's so many couples that probably apply to get on the show that don't make it, and then you have like these people that don't even know what engagement means. They don't even know if they want to have, like, they don't know if she wants to have kids or he wants to have. He doesn't. She does. The only one that we take sick and take really seriously is Gino and Jasmine. Like, who else am I missing? Gino and Jasmine, Nikki and Justin. We'll see. I mean, I think they'll make it. Rob and Sophie, they're just out of their minds. Ashley Manuel, they don't know what they're doing. Sophie and Robert, Nikki. So we have actually more couples coming up. Nick and Devin, and Alan and Clayton, Citra and Sam. Let's see. It says Nick and Devin, family approval and cultural differences, blah, blah, all that. That's all I got for the new couples. But like, there's also the other way. Is it the other way? Yeah, the other way with Salter is his name. Salter, the real hot guy, the dancer guy. I'll have to look them up real quick. But the chick that moved over there that looks like Kim Kardashian, she looks like actually Larsa Pippen. I don't know. She's yeah. Let me just see if let me pull up their names. Hey Siri, can you pull up 90 Day Fiance the other way?
Okay, I found this on the web for can you pull up 90 Day Fiancé the other way? Check it out.
Sorry, Siri, wrong one. Okay. What is their names? I got here it is. He's really good looking too. They're on the thing that they advertised to us, the thumbnail. I think his name's Souter. I think she's actually let me see, let me read about her. Season 5. They're very good looking couple. I don't think they're gonna last though. I'll tell you why. Well, you know what? Maybe they will, but like, I'm not trying to be mean, but like, he just seems not very smart, if you know what I mean. Let me give you some background information on him. He's a good looking dude. He's a model. He's spiritually accepted over 2,000 women. Yeah. And she's moving over there. Her sister comes over there. He never lets her post about them being on like in a relationship. So they've never had social media posts, and she's moved there now. She's done moved there. Hey Siri. Not on my MacBook. Hey Siri, on my iPhone. She's open 90 Day Fiance the other way. Cast information. Yeah. So I'll show you a picture of them. But anyway, that's the other way. So she moved over there, and I don't know. Like, at first I was like, oh my God, he's gonna like he was weighing her. He's a personal trainer. She's like in his gym every day. He's like very secretive about his past. And my whole thing is he's a dancer and a model, right? That's it. That's about as deep as this dude is. Like, this dude thinks that his whole life that that being a stripper and a dancer and have all these women and and being a model and sleeping and is what is like that's it. Like that's it. That's all he's ever that's it. That's all that matters in life. And looking good. There's nothing there after that. I don't know. I feel like she's the only reason that this chick knows that this shit is going to work. Because if you look at him, you're like, there's no way he's settling down with this one woman. Because he really is like, he's one of the hottest men I've ever seen in my life. He's literally one of the hottest guys I've ever seen in my life. One of the hottest men on 90 Day Fiancé. And this girl, she's got the Kim Kardashian lips. She's got the entire look. And I think she's actually Armenian. I'm gonna get her, but she seems she's very in love with him. But like I said, I think the reason that she feels like she's like he's not going to like I don't know play her. I don't know, not play her, but like I feel like she's just no matter what, he's not that smart, and I think she's just can outsmart him any day. I think that he thinks that having like 2,000 women, the sub 2,000 women, being a model is like his like heads I don't know a step up over her. I don't know, like he has this like persona, and that's all it is. Like that's all he has. I don't know what other substance there is to this man. He's probably just really good in bed. He did a striptease for her, and he said, "You should feel lucky. You're the only woman that's seen it solo." I was like, "This dude is a freaking tool bag." Like he's one of those dudes that you sleep with. He can have any woman he wants in the world for like 1 hour or for like the night. After that, it's like there's nothing to this dude. And I don't know what it is about. So he says that she's never been able to post on social media about their relationship because he's been with so many women. He doesn't want her to get like bombarded with DMs saying all these nasty things about him. And I'm like, okay, well, that's and okay, but like what worse thing? What could these women possibly? You've already told your girlfriend that you've slept with 25,000 women or something like that. She knows you're a stripper. She knows about your relationships. Unless you cheated on her, what else could they find? What else could she find out? If you really think they're going to like stalk her and stuff in the U.S., like so. Okay, so now she's in his country, and they're still not posting, right? So let me get this guy's name. Shekinah. Her name's Shekinah. They're in South Africa. Her name is Shekinah. His name is so annoying. God, Brandon and Mary are crazy. There's Brandon and Mary too. Okay. Shekinah and Sarper. His name's Sarper. And Shekinah is a 41-year-old esthetician. She made 43-year-old Sarper, a model and personal trainer during a trip to Turkey. They fell head over heels in love. After 2 days, they realized they had a sexual chemistry. And then Shekinah, she went back home, and then, he was a playboy, and she finally gets him to settle down, but she moves to South Africa to be with him. Her sister comes over and starts questioning him. Number one, the sister questioning him is mind your business. That's the token 90-day best friend, bitter, single best friend, or like jealous best friend, or jealous like sister. That's always 90-day fiance. It's like that token sister that doesn't mind their business. So in one aspect, her sister has a point, and yeah, maybe she kind of needs to stand up for herself. But this dude is not going to let you see his phone. The sister's like, "Let me see your DMs to the guy." He's like, "No fucking way." I would like, get out of my house. First of all, get out of my effing house. I'll give him that. But like, as far as like him, being able to like provide, I don't know. He just doesn't have any depth to him as far as like he thinks that being a stripper and not being good at sex and sleeping with just her and giving her, she gets the golden egg, Oh, you're so special. Here, I'm giving you the golden egg. Like you get me, no, every woman in the world wanted me, but you're the special one. Like, dude, you're good to look at. But after that, he's just dumb. And I'm sorry. I feel this is probably just me. I'm being ignorant, but like I feel like the fact that he weighs her, and he actually took she was eating a lollipop, And I guess because it's like fattening, he yanked it out of her mouth. I was completely, I couldn't even believe what I was watching. And she's like, you know, she thinks it's cute, right? She's like, he's controlling only in that way, and I'm gonna just let him have that. I'm gonna give him that, and then because she thinks that it's cute, she's like, that's the worst I got to deal with. But that isn't the worst you have to deal with, Shekinah. No, something's up. So he's hiding something serious. Okay, he can't be hiding. He slept with 25,000 women. Okay, that what? So okay, what are these women DMs are going to say that you? What else could there be? What worse? How much worse could it be? Like, that he has kids. You know what I mean? So I don't know. We'll find something, but I guess we'll figure it out. But I just want to talk about them. And then there's Danielle and Johan. Now this is the same. It's not a fiancé, but it's the other way. Danielle and Johan, man. Johan needs to go. I really wish that I can't believe this live. I was doing this earlier and it cut out. Now nobody's here. I came back to do it, but I'm gonna just keep talking. Hopefully, let me see. I want to share it. But yeah, I don't know. So I'm gonna keep talking about 90 Day Fiancé and I'll talk Sisterwives. But so this is the other way, but this is Danielle and Johan, right? Now they've been on it. This is their second season. Originally, he was supposed to move, I guess, to her. She's like a retired teacher now. And she apparently must have lots and lots and lots of money because she has retired. She's been supporting both of them. They live in the Bahamas where he's from. And like he says, like everybody says, it's great to live here, but I mean, it's great to visit, but to live here, there's the economy, it's not the same. She's like, I don't care. I'm retired. I don't want to work anymore. I don't want to live in the city. It's too expensive. I want to live here. I want to stay here. I told you that. And he's like, well, I want a different life. I want to come to the US. There's no opportunity here. She's like, I already had everything. She's like, don't you want to just be with me? So he's missing the whole point that she's like, I don't want to live in New York. I don't want to buy a house. I already did that. I don't want to buy a house there. I want to move here. I want to retire. I can do that. You can, we'll start a business here and on the island, blah, blah, blah. So they get married. They're on the island. I'll be right back. I'm going to put the camera right back on in a minute. They get married, right? He agrees to live there for a year. And so she can see that the economy is not what she thinks. I don't know. She's not stupid. She wouldn't just, retire from her job if she didn't think that she could afford to live where they live, in the Bahamas, right? He just doesn't understand. He just wants a ticket out of there. He wants to leave, which I understand, but like he's way younger than her too, by the way. And he wants a child. He also doesn't know what he's going to do for work once he gets to the US. And she would still have to support him, just like she does now. But it's cheaper to live where, on the island and stay there, not to move back to the US. He doesn't understand that. And she's like, look, then I'm sorry, but like, he keeps asking her for money. Now, Johan, my friend, like, what were you doing before you met her? Like, you are saying that you're complaining now because you don't have the things that you think you should have being with her. And now that you thought you were going to have a house and a car and you were supposed to like better your life and you were supposed to have all these things, right? And you're complaining now that she hasn't given you a new house, a new car and all that crap because you would like in your life is so horrible. And you talk to your friend, you're like, look, she won't give me $30,000 to buy a car, Johan saying. And I thought that I was, if she doesn't buy a house and we don't start like having things here, then I'm going to just tell her that we're leaving and we're going to the US. Like this dude, first of all, Johan, if you think your life is so horrible, what were you what were you doing before Danielle came along? The one who absolutely supports your life and gives you thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars that you have never had. So no matter what, your life is so much better. You're on a reality show. You don't have to work. You don't have to do anything. And you think your life's so horrible. And you're like getting on this poor girl. And you literally tell your friend that you feel that you've been used or you've been like lied to or you've been like misled. Johan's been misled by Danielle. She's never misled you. You misled yourself, friend. You played yourself, Johan. you married an American girl thinking that like she was stupid because she's got millions of dollars. However she got it, maybe she worked for it. She was retired, like now she just retired as a teacher. She was about my age. Maybe she had money from before, but whatever. She can afford to live on the island by herself. She doesn't need him. She just loves this guy and thought that it would be nice to marry him, like get married. And he's like, no, I want to come to you. He is one ungrateful MF. I could not believe he was sitting there telling his friend that he doesn't have anything that he thinks he should have being married to this American girl. I was like, what is happening? Johan, are you out of your mind? When he said this, he actually went to her after this conversation and tried to explain to her, listen to this guy, Mimir. This dude, at first, I was like, he's tall, dark. Apparently he's that. She said she's a little like she's mini me, like me. She's real tiny, she's like a midget like me. So she said she fell in love with that stature and everything. She thought that like I don't know. She said, shouldn't even tell us what she fell in love with about. Because the fact that he's so much younger than her, he wants to have a child. She's like, I'm 45. I don't want a child. I'm retiring. I don't want to live in New York. She pays, I think, $15,000 a month for rent in her apartment in New York when she was living there full time and then like going back and forth. Yeah, right. Mamir, exactly, Johan. He literally was living with his mom and dad with like 16 other people. He had to work and hustle. So again, you're not in love with her. Obviously, you think that you're owed something just because you're married to her. You think that she told you, I'm not moving back to New York. She didn't want to. So you should be like, okay with it. The fact that you don't even have to you can live on your island now and not work and live in a beautiful luxury, I guess it should be like a luxury townhouse. I don't know, a place for them to live on the island. This dude he's from is it Barbados? Let me say. It is the Bahamas, I think. Let me find the actual island. Now, like again, he wants to have a kid, blah blah blah. And she's like, I'm 40, I don't want to have a kid. But she's just looking at him like, I don't know. Like what I don't know what she's gonna do. Okay, where's this one at? This is like the third time they're on there. So I didn't think that they were gonna last. But it's crazy that she's gonna stay. And the fact that he is like telling his friend he's like so ungrateful. Dominican Republic, sorry. It's the same thing. It's Dominican Republic, but he reminds me just of the other one of Chantal and Pedro. He reminds me of Pedro. He meets her, and maybe you think that he did fall in love with her, I think. But I feel like when you start to really hear like him talk, it's more of it's like it's like she's just a bonus. He gets to go the biggest, the first things first is he gets to go to the US. And then second is and he gets to marry a beautiful woman and doesn't have to pay for shit. But again, I agree. And I feel like he married her too. And he agreed. He's like, okay, we'll live on my island for a year. She's like, okay, great. Well, but he doesn't have to do anything now. It's not like he's struggling. So he's on the island, right? His family probably benefits from their been married. He's got a vehicle. Never had that before. He tried to open up a business. She gave him the money to do that. He screwed that up. He asked her for $30,000 to buy a vehicle. She's like, are you out of your mind? She's like, that is not a good future, like an invest. Like she's like, I have money because I know how to. I don't buy dumb stuff. And he's like, well, you owe me that. Yeah. So yeah, we found out now that this guy that she also likes to sage everything. Like she's started saging the second when the cameras were on her. She sages the car in and out. She gets out. She sages everything, and he like laughs about it. And like the fact that she's like, I manifested this hot man, blah blah blah, and with this. She's like, I asked, like, manifested. This is what I wanted, and she wanted to meet him on an island. She wanted to retire. She's got to get everything. She's like, the only thing I forgot to write down in my manifestation is his effing attitude. She's like, I forgot to explain. She forgot to ask for like him not to be a gold digger. She's like, I got everything I asked for, except I forgot to add in I don't want him to be a gold digger. Which is, he just seems extremely spoiled. Like she's been spoiling him basically. She is like his mother because he's not that, like, he's only like 20 in his 20s. he doesn't understand what being like a married man. I don't understand. Like he wasn't. If he comes to the U.S., he can't work right away. But he's like all excited. He's like, oh, well, the sooner I get there, the sooner I can start working, and then send money back to your family, just like Chantel's Pedro. That biggest thing, the biggest problem they have was that. But she's living on his island and basically supporting his family, and he's complaining that his life is so horrible, and that she's made his life. She has not improved his life one bit. So he said, look. We're here. We're living here like you wanted to, and our lives haven't gotten any better. She's like, she's like, what did you just say? She's like, what do you mean your life hasn't gotten any better? She's like, do you have to work? When's the last time you worked? When's the last time you actually? And he's like, she's like, exactly. And then like she actually tells him to leave, and he's like, I missed like what she was saying because they were speaking Spanish, like whatever they speak Spanish, and he tries to steal the dog. They have a dog and she's crying and he tries to take the dog. She's like, you better not take my dog. And he's huge. And I thought he was going to take the dog. He actually did give the dog back to her. He was going to take her dog just to hurt her. And I was like, wow, dude. Okay, you're going to do this. You're going to throw a hissy fit and tell her you're leaving her. And then what are you going to do, dude? Where are you going to work? What are you going to do for money? You're going to go back and live with the 16 people? Johan, you're so dumb. I don't get it. You must not want to leave that bad. Like you like just like Chantel and Pedro, like Pedro's parent, mom and sister. They were the dumbest like grifters you've ever met. How do you confess on your confessionals that you're being like you're scamming people? Like people, like what do you think? Like they're not gonna see that? What do you have what's your like 5-year plan or what's your like end game? Because obviously after season 1, you're beat. Everybody's going to see the like what you're saying, and then they're like, I got secrets. All of them have secrets. They move to the other country and they have secrets. Yeah. And, oh my God, Mamir, he's the scariest part was that's like the second time that I was scared for her. They were in a car. They were in the car, and he said something really smart, and like something real smart about her being her age and being old and not being able to have a child. Like she's just like, dude, like I explained to him, like, I love you. Like I'm 40, like everything that he knew already, she's like, I moved here and he changed. And it's not like Pedro, I don't think Pedro was using Chantel to begin with. If you guys remember Pedro and Chantel. His mom definitely was. His mom and his sister are definitely gold diggers, and I can't stand that family. But I think that their culture is like, I think they feel like they're owed this from American women. They get a little bit of like, read like, I don't know, not having to do shit. And they feel like they are owed everything. Like he thinks that she should buy a house for him, a vehicle, and just spend any kind of, it doesn't matter, prices, like money means nothing, because she made him live on the island instead of moving to New York because it was made more sense. And she wanted to retire. Guess what? It's her money, dude. She's not making you work. But yeah, I guess. Like, anyway, I can move on. I've spent a lot of time on Johan and Danielle. But I mean, so that's 90 Day the other way. The new fiance one is really good. I talked about them. There's Mary and Brandon. Oh my God, Mary and Brandon. Red flag is, the dog, taking the dog to Punisher. Yeah, he was literally, when I tell you this dude is, bait and switch. He is like 7'2", about 250, brick. He looks like a Greek god. He looks like a god, right? And she's she's my size, so she can't physically get her dog back. You know what I mean? She can't even reach her dog. I was crying. I was like, no, he's not taking the dog. He's not taking the dog. Please. I was like, Johan, don't take her dog. Because that he doesn't care about the dog. But the thing is, like, he wants to go and live in the US. It's going to cost them more money to live there. And he's going to actually have to work there. He doesn't have to work now. So I don't understand. So I guess maybe because he feels like if he wants to give his family money, then work. But they're living living in the Dominican Republic because that's where she wants to live. She definitely has probably, she kind of hinted around that she doesn't have to, money's not, an issue for her, but it's not his money, oh my God, that is, my heart drops to my stomach to think about it. I have 4 cats. Okay. and they are my life. And I have a nervous breakdown. Like we went to the Eagles game last night. That's the longest we've been away from our cats probably since we've gotten them in a year. Usually I go to the shore, like we go back and forth. Well, since I started the podcast, but my cats, I don't like to leave the house. I don't even leave for longer than 2 hours. And like if you try to take something happened to my cat, like people leave my doors open. Right now I have contractors in my house, like my windows are getting replaced. I'm literally like having a nervous breakdown, putting them, like locking them in bedrooms, and like I always have them. I'm surprised they're not down here with me right now, but George is home. He's upstairs sleeping with George. But yeah, if somebody, oh my God, jail. I don't even think it would be worth. There's no way that you're taking my animal from me. Nobody's ever taken my animal from me. So, I like to see them try. Like I would probably. That's like yeah. But this dude, and the fact that like I feel so bad for her. But like she's like, I don't need you. You know what I mean? Like, and she's like, I'm trying to make this marriage work, but she needs to explain life to him. Like it's like having a child. It's like really it's like it's like having a child. Like so they were on when she was there before they got married, like, on vacation. So they're staying in a hotel. He ate $700 worth of peanuts in an hour and just laughed at it and didn't pay for it because she would. I don't know where you get $700 of peanuts that cost $700. That's ridiculous. But hello, I'm sorry. I would not. What are they made of? I don't know. I don't care. Just even if I have that, like I'm not spending that money. Like her, like I don't. She's like, it doesn't matter how much money I have. I'm not spending it. I have it because I don't spend it like that. I'm not like frugal, whatever it's called. I already know what I'm saying, but yeah. So that's the kind of 90 Day Fiance. So I was going to talk about Sisterwives too. If anybody else wants to talk about 90 Day Fiance, let me know in the chat. You guys come in. Probably stay on for a little bit longer since my thing got please get this girl in the room. Step up and be a man. Let me get to my notes. So Sisterwives, oh my God, I can't. So Cody, it's the thing is, dude has no issues. He does not have to work. She bought wherever they live on the island, but he's like definitely living way above. Like he doesn't work, and she's like retired, and he's just like complaining. He tried to open up a meat shop where he was selling meat, and it wasn't up the code, but he wasn't paying attention. Where's my light? Sorry. He wasn't paying attention to like the code. Like, so the meat was like sitting out. And I don't know, like if it's just here. Where's my light? Sorry, guys. So I don't know. He like basically, I don't know how he started the business, but she's like, she gave him the money. Then she tried to do the books, and like he tried to explain to him that it wasn't making sense the way that he was doing it. It was going to cost them money. And he just kind of like, I don't know, laughed. It's crazy. Like, so like I said, he like spent all kinds of money on something that like didn't work. You know what I mean? Like he has no sense of what it's like. I don't know. Something's wrong with this guy. Because even if you are using her, you stupid ass, why are you talking like? Why are you acting like she owes you? You're acting real dumb. Like she's gonna leave you. She's not dumb. Like Johan, you got to realize your wife is like very intelligent. She just retired teacher, and if she does have millions, like you said, if she has millions of dollars to like blow or not blow, but like she doesn't have to worry about money. Like you better just get in line. Like get it together. Turn into her husband. Stop being a child. She doesn't owe you anything, but like if you really want to be some like kingpin and show that you have a better life, then tell all your friends how you don't have to work now. How you're not living with your parents any longer. That you married a really beautiful woman that's like 20 years older than you. You like it's crazy, dude. I don't know where your thoughts are, but like this isn't how you keep the wife. This is how you lose the wife. This is how you lose your American dream. Is acting like this, Johan. You know what I'm saying? So let me get to my other notes. Let me get to the chat. So okay, Sisterwives. Oh my God. So we're going through the holidays on Sisterwives. So the adult children that Cody has with Janelle it's like, is it Garrison? And hold on, let me get to, I have my history. Here we go. Okay, so Christine, we know Christine's left him. Janelle and him have separated this episode, and now we have Mary is acting like, hey Shay, I know I'm just doing a little bit. I didn't want to do just one. Southern Charm is really sad, so I said I was going to talk about it a little bit, but it was just basically like I cried through the whole thing. It was the episode where Olivia's brother passes away, and sorry, Olivia's brother passes away. Now I'm crying. And it started out with Shep's dog, little Craig, who he's been on the show the whole time. He was going to the vet. He almost passes away. So then I'm crying over Shep's dog, right? And I was like, this is going to be a really sad episode. Oh my God. Like, oh my God, I hope little Craig doesn't die, right? So next thing you know, it gets like really one of those, like, they play this like really this music and you can tell something happened. And it was Olivia's brother, Connor Flowers, passed away while they were filming. Her brother that she lives with. He was on the show. So that was the episode, and I was like really sad. So it wasn't like a whose side are you on? The whole thing with them fighting or all that. Shay. I was gonna say that. I was gonna say something about Mauricio. Oh my God. Oh my God, my God. Was this recently? That's crazy. I should pull it up. So, you know what? First of all, Mauricio is a dirty dog. There has been these rumors about Mauricio have been cheating, and they're not rumors. I mean, I'm going to have to say alleged. But listen, the Elsa Jean stuff, the Elsa Jean chick, I feel like Kyle has heard this, known this. If, you know, Kyle and Mauricio acting like they're separated, whatever. The fact that she's now going to make this her storyline, these rumors have been out there for this entire time that they've been every time. This whole charade she's been putting on about them having this perfect marriage, which I kind of believed it. I kind of was like, no way. I feel like he was like doing his little dirty deed with like these like Elsa Jean doll looking girls. I feel like he likes to do that. I feel like he likes to F those kind of girls, right? Hey, Terry. I think he married Kyle for a way in. You know what I'm saying? Like a way to, I'm sick of her too. He married Kyle for a way in to like, way up. And it worked, right? So then he starts having kids. And I feel like he loves Kyle. Like you love a family member that you are related to, like that you don't like, but you have to love them because they're your family. You know what I mean? Because if he really loved Kyle and had respect for Kyle, right? If he had respect for Kyle, he wouldn't be acting the way he acted, and he wouldn't be letting the rumors like get out the way they are, and he also wouldn't be having allegedly having a dalliance with Dorito. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not going to tell me that kiss on the back from Dorito to Mauricio was a mistake. Okay, that is not somebody. You don't kiss somebody's back like that if you are not putting your, you know what I'm saying, your parts aren't together. There's no way. Because if you kiss my husband's back like that, there's a problem. Even if you're not sleeping with him, there's something up, right? So I feel like once he did his little dalliance with Dorito, it just shows us that he has lost all respect for Kyle at some point. He is just tired of her. Because the Elsa Jean stuff also, I feel like she's just conveniently using it now because I think she actually allegedly maybe have gotten pregnant last year. So, that could be what she had, I don't know. The fact that Kyle's now going to try to, use up the entire season as a storyline about him cheating. And if you go on Dancing with the Stars, I'm sorry. And you're already a cheater, pumpkin eater, a little freaky deaky, Mauricio, you're going to have an affair with that person. I'm sorry. Like, I guess I'm just being a little like, so who got pregnant? So, talking about Mauricio, there's been these allegedly, I don't want to say alleged, but there's this girl, Elsa Jean, that's who's allegedly been sleeping with for years. She's his mistress. And around February of last year, allegedly she was pregnant and then she wasn't. And she never said whose it was. It was something that was up on her social media. Then it was taken down. She's also best friends with Brandy Glanville. She does OnlyFans with Brandy. Brandy has been saying to Kyle for years about Mauricio cheating. Brandy's known for years. So they've been brought up before. All of these rumors it's all in the tabloids. It's like, I don't want to say blogs, but the Elsa Jean stuff's everywhere. All you got to do is Google it. So Kyle, it's not like it's a secret. Kyle is out of her mind. But the fact that he was holding hands with his, let me look this up. I'd rather talk about this than Sisterwives, right? All right, let me see this, because I cannot stand the fact that we are going to talk about this in a season of Beverly Hills when this has been something that's been going on for these rumors they're not new. This is not new news, Kyle. Like, I want to scream goodbye, Kyle, so loud. I just wish that, like, I don't know. Like last season when Mauricio smoked, smoking pot, I can't knock that, right? But the fact that he is so successful and he just smokes it all day, every day on camera, doesn't care, laughs at stuff that's like not even funny. The Jax, like Erica screaming at Jax, Garcelle's son. No matter what, he's like, oh, I didn't know the context. Well, know what context is it funny? Because know what context it comes in, or whatever, however you deliver that news about what Erica did and yell to Jax like that. The context, no context would make it funny. So you lost all respect for Kyle, or you would not be acting like. See, Shay, look, Mauricio is one of those dudes. Again, he's one of those dudes he can get any woman he wants in the world for like one night, and that's it. After that, you don't want to be. He's like, you're like, I kick him out of bed. He's like one of those guys, but like after that, he's let me look this up. I forgot I was looking it up. See, and I can't believe that these women are going to sit there and try to, act like now they're going to bring this up to Kyle. Like, and Erica, like, they're scattering like the roaches they are. You know what I mean? Like with Kyle. I mean, I'm sorry, with Erica. I don't really want to. Do you guys want to watch the trailer? Like, get out of here. Like, Kyle's out of her mind. Like, this is crazy. I want these. So they need their own show. The Hiltons need their own show. Or get off our show. Like, get off of it, Kyle. Like, seriously. I'm going to get in trouble for playing this. Hey, Siri. Can you please pull up the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills new season trailer?
I found one option, Deborah Hospital Foundation on Trenton Road in Browns Mills. Do you want to call that one?
No, thank you. I live in Jersey, and they don't understand what I'm saying. Here it is. Here's the trailer. Let's do it real quick, and I'll tell you all the problems I have with every single one. And I think Erica tried to unalive Tom Girardi. She's having an affair with her ex-husband, her ex-person, Tommy's husband, Tommy's dad, her son's father. She's been with him every single day, and nobody's going to talk about that. Why aren't we talking about that? Allegedly. Yeah, she's always with Tommy Sr.
Muzzle. Thank you.
Oh, there's the chick. Oh, she looks like Dorito. Am I allowed to pull it up here, guys? She looks like Dorito. Do I look all right, guys? I'm so insecure.
Thank you, especially to the agency that I know you guys rallied hard to get your friends, your
He's
fans,
such a
everybody.
dude.
Yeah, awesome.
No doubt they're having an affair. She looks like she's 12. She looks like Elsa Jean. They all look the same.
I
All
was
his.
just so upset that I missed those steps that, and I nailed it. I almost knew
She's
it a little bit
cute.
too well. I felt really bad. I wanted to nail it so
I had no
bad. It was a
idea.
comeback
Oh
week for us.
my.
I had the
Mauricio.
dance. I
They're
wanted to
both
show my
having. So they're
family
both
that I had the
separated.
dance, my daughters. I wanted to, show it to Emma and like just make her proud. Like I was so excited.
Okay.
We had this dance nailed.
Okay.
And I was so upset with myself for missing a chunk of the dance for sure.
Well, congratulations. Another
Oh,
week
he's totally
saved.
sleeping with her.
Unfortunately,
He's sleeping with her. Oh my God, that's my opinion. Kyle said, it's a tough season to film. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills just might be her toughest season yet. AT has your exclusive. Oh, Kyle's separation from her husband, Mauricio, of 27 years. But they're not talking about divorce. Why not? Why are you not talking about divorce? Then what are you separated for? If you're not talking about divorce, for what? What, conveniently you're going to get back together after filming? Do you really think we care? Are we going to spend all our time on that? I had no idea. Kyle's longtime bestie Dorito Kemsley remarks to her husband PK in the trailer. PK then recalls the decent there, blah, 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 where the realtor never said they were separated. You're calling her a realtor? I don't know. Meanwhile, Crystal's housekeeper, Lucy, floats the idea that somebody's cheating as Sutton Strack tells Garcelle Bouvet she thinks Kyle's been lying. Of course, Kyle's lying. She always lies. She even goes as far as Kyle's in denial. No, she's not. You know what also? I feel like I keep saying this. I feel like Morgan's her sister. I feel like Morgan's her half sister. Why else would Kyle do a documentary about somebody that's like a country singer? Like, who gives a shit? No offense. Like, why are you doing a documentary? Like, what? Who are you? You're not a documentary. Like, I'm confused, Kyle. I'm confused, Kyle. Help us out. Anyway, are you going to let us know when that her dad and her mom were separated, Kyle? So if he had children somewhere else, it wouldn't be a shock. Like, and also wouldn't be a shock if they kept it to themselves. You know what I'm saying? You guys see my sweatshirt too? Can fly eagles, yeah, all that. So, but yeah. So I love all you guys for being here. I see everybody's here. This is Whose Side Are You On? If you're listening on the podcast side, I apologize. This is the bonus episode, so you guys know I'm all over the place. Exactly, Amir. It's Kyle's, yes. So this will have chapters and everything before I put on Spotify and Apple. If you guys don't feel like listening to it over there, if you do go over there, please leave me a 5-star review on the podcast side. Whose Side Are You On? And if you have any issues, just write me a review and let me know. I definitely know that I am all over the place. But anyway, yes. So Beverly Hills trailer. And as far as Morgan Wade, she enters the picture conveniently, I feel like, with Kyle, and keeps us looking at her over there and making us, we are the sickos that came up with them having an affair, not Kyle. So it would make sense that they're half sisters, right? They don't tell us that probably until the season starts, if it's true. Why, if they were having an affair, why wouldn't they just tell us? And if you make that, so and then they go and they make this video that was disgusting, which to me is, if they are half sisters, that is the thirstiest thing I've ever seen in my life. And it's disturbing. You're right. Absolutely disturbing. But like, why else are you getting a tattoo of somebody that you get there? This is the thing. I don't think they're having an affair. They don't look, they act like, listen, let's do Whose Side, yeah. It's like, okay, and our music's okay, but like, so you have Mauricio, I think sometime last year, I think his mistress got pregnant, allegedly. This is my what I hear, and I don't know whatever happened, but now Kyle decides that she's, I don't know, boring as hell, and I guess she's going to use these now. I guess if she finds out, because it's out in the open, and it's like more out in the, I guess everybody in her circle finds out, and then she watches back the season of Dorito kissing Mauricio's back like that. Like, there's an actual clip of that all over the place. That clip is disturbing to me. And so if I even seen that, I would have to punch my friend in the face. I wish I had Jenny McCarthy's clip of her saying I'd punch her in the face while I'm watching What Happens Live, because I need that clip so I can play it, because there's so many times I just like, that's exactly, like, I would punch her in the face. Like, why are you kissing my husband's back like that? Like, oh my God, it's very weird. Like, I don't think that that's innocent. Like, I don't know what that is, but the girl, like, this whole thing with this girl, like, I want to see this whole dance thing too. Oh my God. And Erica, okay. As far as Erica is concerned, her ex Tommy, which is Tommy's dad, now we've never heard anything. I've never heard anything about her. I thought maybe her son was just a stand-up guy until I found out that he flips his car in snowstorms in Pasadena. And he comes out and he gets burglars out of the house, and the punch comes running. I don't know, allegedly. So whatever. I thought that was kind of odd. So I'm like, or maybe he's not as straight laced as we think. Now she's been hanging out with his father, Tommy Sr., who's her ex, who has money. I believe, allegedly, that they've been Tom Girardi was funneling money through that guy for Erica to support her life as he gets caught. That's where I think that allegedly the money was getting funneled through that guy for Erica, just for her legal case and all these, right? All this stuff. So listen, so her son, the cop, right? In Vegas is where Tommy Sr. lives. That's where Erica's always at now. She's always in Vegas. So Remember when when Tom's in the bottom of the cliff, so when he starts pooping his pants, the guy, Tom Girardi, the guy who was doing the fraud and getting all these, like, getting Erica in trouble and giving her this fake lifestyle, of course, he's going to, like, one day I'm probably going to get in trouble. I don't know, whatever they did here, I funnel money through your ex. Nobody's ever going to, whatever. We never even heard of this guy. So that's where the money came from for her to live, right? Besides her working on a show, right? This is my allegedly or opinion, whatever. This is all out there. But so now all this time's going by. But remember when he was at the bottom of the cliff, when Tom Girardi flipped his car off a freaking cliff and was unconscious for 6 hours, and his wife, after he's pooping himself, he's so sick and he's a conservative, he falls off a cliff and flips his car 6 times. She never tells the ambulance or hospital that he was unconscious for 6 hours. 89-year-old man. Why? Again, you were trying to, my opinion, you were trying to unalive him. You wanted him to die because why not? Get rid of the middleman. The one that's going to get in trouble, and the only one that can implicate you all in wire fraud and, like, washing of the money and unhiding of the money. So why not let the dude die? If he accidentally went down the cliff, leave him there for 6 hours and don't tell anybody. Yeah, that to me, that should be charged. That should be like I don't know. That should be like something. The fact that happened and she told us and she said it was like no big deal. I'm like, does anybody not think that she was trying to let this thing die, like him die? And then her son apparently flips his car. There's a burglar that comes and takes the earrings, gives Tom a black eye, old Tom pooping himself. They don't call the cops, they call her son. Who comes and takes care of it and then flips his car on the way home. And you don't think I'm thinking that they're trying to unlive him too? Again, they're get rid of the middlemen, Erica and Tom Sr., because she's hanging out with this guy. She's probably sleeping with him. She's probably sleeping with him the whole time. We better be talking about this. And then the stuff with Erica, the stuff with Kyle and Mauricio. Oh my God, that's right. Like, he was holding, so they're separated, so he's allowed to hold hands. Yeah, there's no way Tom's not. Listen, I don't think so. I think Tom Sr. has the money now. That's where I think the money is. Definitely, that's where the money is. I think they got in trouble. Yeah, elder neglect. Like, dude, he was unconscious. And she's like, he wouldn't let me tell them. Really? Who cares what he says? He's pooping himself, remember? He's not all there, Erica. Remember? So why, if he's in a conservatorship, why does he have any say whether the cop or the hospital finds out he was at the bottom of a cliff and unconscious for 6 hours at 85 years old? He doesn't know how he got there, right? So again, Erica, so what are we doing? Why are we wasting our time on the show, on a season of Beverly Hills, so we can argue the same thing? We already know the truth. Erica, we don't care. This has been going on for years. These rumors, if you're going to say the rumors are about you, and that the rumors cannot be you're separated because the rumors are about you and Morgan. If you're not going to do that, don't do that. If that comes out of your mouth, Kyle, I'm going to go get Ken myself and make him scream goodbye, Kyle, because Morgan, we're the sickos we're the sickos that came up with that in the very beginning. You were just hanging out with this girl. She conveniently entered your life, your half sister. And it just was like, hey, look at me. And so you don't look over here. It's like, instead of looking at Mo and what's going on with him, now look at me and Morgan. Oh, don't look at me and Morgan, but look at me and Morgan. Right? Don't look at me, but look at us. Don't look at us, but look at us. And then you don't look at a video, make a video, but don't accuse us of anything. But then don't say why you're making the documentary. Don't say because you're sober, Kyle. Because it's because you're both sober. Why there's so many other sober people in Beverly Hills. Why would you pick this? To me, your half sister. And if you're not your half sister, then that's weird. Because your age difference makes it very strange. And if you are a lesbian, whatever, if you are bi, then just say it. You're separated now, just say it. But you're not. You're half sisters. So you denied this whole time. Look at me, don't look at me. Look at Mo now. He's been cheating. There's been rumors for years. Everybody's going to say, oh, I've been hearing it for years. No shit. So have we. All you have to, come on. So we better get this. I want Garcelle's family. I want Sutton's family. I want to know what goes on I want Denise to come back and tell them all this to pound sand. because, well, actually, really just Kyle, because who's left? It's Kyle and Dorit. Okay, now Dorit and PK are having problems. Did you hear that? They had a fourth. Do you guys also hear they had another burglary? Did you guys hear about the other burglary after the burglary that we heard last season? So they had a fourth burglary. I'm like, what in the effing? What? Dorito, are these the nice burglars again? Did they leave you a cell phone? Did they actually leave it in your hand this time? Are these the same burglars that have Erica's earrings too? Because apparently, they're the ones that they got stolen. I don't, but then apparently she tries to pass them out. I don't know. We can't find those actual earrings. Maybe those nice burglars have them. So did the nice burglars rob Dorito's house again? I'm confused. How do you get robbed 4 times? So again, and she's leaving PK because this is this is what she says, because he wasn't there for her. He's always in the UK. He's always in wherever they're from. So if you've had 3 burglaries, you're on the 4th burglary. Why are you not? Why is your security not like? I'm sorry. You should have massive security, Dorito. It doesn't make any sense. Why don't you have all kinds of tons? You should have a shit ton of security gates. If you find for this is a fit. I'm sorry. After the 3rd one, if you're so traumatized, Dorit, why don't you have the best security in the world? How are you getting robbed again? And now I'm confused. I don't buy it. This is why I said, and everybody got mad. I said, I don't believe the first effing burglar. I know the last, that's not the 3rd one. This is the one that we were all hyped all about last season. That's their 3rd. Again, maybe do it once for insurance. I'm no angel. I'm a white collar. I committed a white collar crime. Okay. I also got very greedy at one point, but when you get greedy, you get caught. And I didn't sit there and deny it. I also, listen, you get one burglary. Okay. You get your insurance, you pay off some stuff. Don't do it again. Don't do it 4 times. I could not believe, I thought that literally when they were talking about it, it was, okay, now if you want to hear more about it, you have to go to Dana Wilkie's Patreon. Dana Wilkie, there's Dana Wilkie, okay? I don't know if there's a really gun. There was no police report. Apparently, she said there was a gun, but the police report said there wasn't. I'm saying there's all kinds of things. But Dana Wilkie on Patreon, she'll give you a little bit on YouTube. But all of the information I tell you guys when I say it's alleged in my video, it all comes from Dana. But Dana has actual backup. She has receipts that I'm not going to show you guys because it's not fair to her. She gets, she charges money, and I'm a member of her Patreon, obviously. But like, I'll give you a little bit. But like, I'm telling you, the stuff that we hear out here, the tea that we get spilled out here, Dana gives you the whole pot. So I stand by her. Everything. But the thing is, yeah, something to worry about. Like, listen, if you're going to leave your husband because you're so traumatized, if you're so traumatized over this burglary, Dorit, why don't you have security? Why are you getting robbed for a 4th time? This is what I'm saying. I don't believe this chick any longer. I think that she had sex with Mauricio, allegedly. I feel like that's definitely a thing. And if you didn't, why are you kissing his back like that, you weirdo? To me, get out of my husband's house. Get out of my life. Like, Dorito, you need to go. Like, poor Kyle. No, if you join her Patreon, she has audio. You can see her. Maybe there's some audio. Let me see audio, but she has like links, like not links, like receipts. I guess you could call them receipts. Like if there's like, oh, this is the proof that this happened. This is proof that this happened. But sometimes she does video. I forgot. Actually now I think that it is. Yeah. And her Patreon members, I think it's $6.99, but then her diamond is $9.99. So, but it's worth it. It is worth it. Everything that she tells you, she does confessionals every Tuesday morning. They're like 2 hours long. It's all the tea from the week, and but it's like the whole pot. When I say the whole pot, that's the only way I can describe it. It's more in depth. It's more the whole story. She doesn't take sides. And it's worth it. So the stuff with Dorito, that's how I found about the 4th burglary. That's how I found about Elsa Jean. That's how I find out about what's going on with Mauricio and Kyle. And it's actually, she shows you the actual stuff. She gets sent stuff like, it's crazy. And it's like Mauricio is a dirty, dirty dog. And yeah, you're Dorit. How do you? And the fact that you kept it from us, the 4th burglary, Dorit and PK. What are you trying? Like, we're not stupid. And then now you're going to use this as an excuse to leave him. Okay. So they got robbed. Remember, so we start out the season for them, the burglary. We see them coming back, and the first scene that we get is at Kyle's house. You leave your children with so you fire your bodyguards that you had, whatever security you had. You hire new ones who you don't even know. You leave your children with them as you and your husband go over to Kyle's house to talk about how traumatizing it was. And that's when we have the whole kissing of the back with Mauricio. There's a 4-person hug, and the camera is on. This is on camera. This is on the season. You read, and it's a 4-person hug, so it's not like you got confused. It was a cuddle puddle, but she kisses his back like she just had sex with him. That's the only way I can describe it. There's no other reason for it. That's not how you console somebody. You were the one got robbed or eat. So it's very disturbing to me. So I totally believe he's having an affair with his Dancing with the Stars partner. Absolutely. Especially if she's separated. It's not even an affair because they're both separated. I keep forgetting to pull it up. Like, I hope that Garcelle and Sutton really tell these women, like, Kyle, go away. Get your own show. Get creative control. I don't want to hear about you and Mauricio and how you tell us that stop talking about it. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. What did she say in her stupid thing in her trailer? I'm not talking about what? Stop talking about. I'm not going to talk about me and Morgan. You made us talk about you and Morgan. Nobody cared about you and Morgan until you made us care. And every time we stop talking about it, you bring it back up, Kyle. So goodbye. Go away. I say Mauricio and partner. Mauricio Umansky. News. Yep. Hold hands 2 hours ago. Wow. Guys, no way. He's actually holding hands walking with her. This is from TMZ. Of course, TMZ. You know why? Because TMZ ruins your life. Listen, exactly. And then he goes away for what do they celebrate? Not Christmas, Hanukkah. But he goes away for it. He goes away. Yo, he's having an affair with this girl, guys. Oh, her. There's Elsa Jean. You put up you Google Mauricio and you get Elsa Jean too. Guys. Listen. He's such a dirty dog. Exactly. You would not leave your kids with some new. First of all, you fired your first security. Where were they to begin with? How did they pick up the cell phone that was left the first time? Know what I'm saying? Like, you should literally have, I don't believe it. I don't believe a word she says. I don't believe a word they say. Yeah, Mauricio, he's definitely having it. Yeah, like, I'm gonna look up their 4th burglary. Like, and what else we have on the show? What other storylines do we have? Because I feel like they're wasting our goddamn time. Like, you know what I mean? There are rumors about, yeah, I mean, say all the rumors like about Elsa Jean, basically, I believe it. I mean, I believe it. You know, it's crazy. What was I saying? What was I gonna do with it? What was I Googling? Yeah. Oh, Rachel. You know, why are they not talking about divorce? Like, that's what I mean. Is Kyle at the shows? Emma Slater. They were on a date. Total date. Like, they dress up for Halloween together, apparently. I mean, okay, so now filming's over and they're hanging out, right? It feels okay. So for now, it would appear Mauricio might be ready to move on. Yep. See, Kyle, just tell us like that Morgan's your sister. You know what I mean? It's Mauricio's a dirty dog, and Elsa Jean. I would tell you guys not to Google her name because I have, and I cannot get rid of what comes up when you Google her name because she's a really popular porn star. She's beautiful, but that's his type, and that's exactly what his Dancing with the Stars co-host co-person looks like. Let me see. I want to screen share. Like, let me know if you guys can still see me. I'm gonna try to screen share this stuff. Let me see. All right, put that as a tab. All right. Screen share. Okay. Oh, wait. I didn't open it. Let me open it. Okay. I hope I don't get in trouble for this. All right. Do you guys see it? Do you guys see that? I don't know if I'm doing it right. All right. I don't know if it's working or not. Let me see. Sorry, guys. I want to play it in a minute. I just want to make sure you guys can see it. Nice. I don't know. Stupid things now. It's not working. Also, sure. Play. Sorry, I'm back. Sorry about that. See, I don't know how to screen share. I don't know what I'm doing. Hey and Dub. Yes, she reports all that stuff. Exactly. Sorry, guys. Okay. I tried to screen share. It didn't work. And then I had to get back out. So, yeah. So, Dana, she does reports everything. And it's like, it's true. And, sometimes she gets misinformation, but like, she'll tell you if she has misinformation. But, yeah. Yeah, definitely don't Google her name. But, I can't believe that. So what do you guys say? So I want to do Mistress Mondays. I want to talk about Sandoval. What are we doing with Sandoval? Hey, and I gotta talk to you. I think I am backing out of that event. But what are we gonna do? What are we doing with Sandoval? Have we forgiven Sandoval? Have we forgotten about Rachel Raquel? Has anybody seen his podcast? Guys, I'm curious because like I haven't seen it yet, but I want to watch it. I'm just curious because like, everybody seems to have forgiven him. And that's fine. Or do you guys think it's just for the show? You know what I mean? Like maybe they're just doing it for the paycheck and they haven't really forgiven him. But if I don't Google like Rachel Raquel, I forgot all about her, And so I was going to do Mistress Monday. I was going to talk about Sandoval and see where we are with him. And like maybe just like check on the pie. Like I haven't really done a deep dive about it, but like maybe, like I said, this is my theory, if they've all forgiven him, maybe during the filming when they did that retreat, maybe something came out, that he revealed. Like I'm thinking that maybe he was doing more than just drinking, right? And that's what caused him to act out of pocket and act like have an affair and try to gaslight poor Ariana and try to like ruin his whole life, blow his whole life up, basically. He basically blew his whole life up, right? He now is on the, everybody's back, and Rachel Raquel is nowhere to be found. She's not on the camera. I mean, she's not filming. She said that she would have went back if she had the money, if they gave her the right amount of money. So it's not like she cared about her mental health. I'm going to drop the call link. Like I said, this is the bonus episode, so it's probably going to go long. What I did last week, I ended up taking it down, but it was like our therapy session. So But yeah, we're talking about Sandoval, but I was talking about like 90 Day Fiancé and Sisterwives and Beverly Hills, the trailer, what I think about it. I think it's a crock of pet poop. I think Erica's trying to unalive Tom. I think that she's been having an affair with Tom Sr. Makes sense. That's probably why we don't hear about her son, because they're you know what? Guys like my alien, like my mug. Do you see how cute she is? You see what she's doing? I'm obsessed. But yeah. Definitely think that I'm backing out of that event. It's just a lot. It's a lot. I really just don't have the energy to it's gonna be a whole day event. I don't know. I'm still contemplating. Me and Thea are gonna go. It's not that far, but it's a thing. And you guys know that I can never stay up. Like last night we had the Eagles game. It was at the Link, and it was Eagles Dolphins. We have pretty decent seats, right? And but it started 8:30 at night. We were dead tired. It was a struggle to stay awake. And I'm like, oh my God, how am I gonna do the posh fashion show this week? Like, how am I gonna get up? It starts at 6:30 at night. It's a whole day thing. Because for me to get ready and all that, like I have to do glam. I don't want to do it myself because I think I look pretty generic. I want to look somewhat like cool. You know what I'm saying. But plus, there's gonna be a lot of people there. I don't know. It's just a whole thing with me. I want to just go and enjoy a fashion show and then night out and with friends and stuff, but that just never seems to. And that's on me. But there's just gonna be so many people there. I don't know. I'll let you know. If we grab our popcorn and we hang it in the bushes and watch from the bushes. I don't know. We might be hiding in the bushes. Me and Thea. Just kidding. I want to support Kim because like Kim D, she basically when her and David, broke their podcast thing, friendship up, she didn't think that people were going to care like about what she had to say, and her Patreon blew up. So, hi Erin, I've been on for a while. My first one, my Wi-Fi or my laptop died, and my Wi-Fi went, but I went through 90 Day Fiancé a little bit. I went through the Beverly Hills trailer, just what I think about Beverly Hills again. I feel like we're getting played. We're just getting we're wasting our time. Let's stop wasting our time, Kyle. And Erica, trying to unalive Tom. I totally believe that. Not trying, but I think it was a happenstance. And I can still talk about Sisterwives because I barely got into it. And a book club's not a bad idea. My time today too, that's why I'm gonna let this go a little bit longer. I'm just gonna keep the live going because my time is in the middle of the day too. It's getting a little bit later now, but Sisterwives, I'll still talk to Sisterwives because listen, I can't take Robin Brown saying it on a camera and confessing one more week saying that she wants Mary to stay and that she should keep trying with Cody. I want to punch her in the face like that Jenny McCarthy clip. I'll punch her in the face because Mary's not Mary. If you're that stupid, that's on you, but you're not. Robin, you know that Mary's not a threat. Hi, Aaron. Thank you, Aaron. I love you so much. Thank you for stopping in. I know you're at work. This is your work day. This is my little bonus episode that I'm just ranting in about. So we can talk about whatever. But yeah, so we have, I can't take it. Yeah, so exactly, his soulmate. He's married to a soulmate. What? Robin, come on, man. Cody's I have my life with Robin. I love my kids with Robin. I concentrate on my kids with Robin. Where in your brain, Cody? Why are you neglecting your other children? And why is it's all Christine's fault? Did you realize that it was all Christine's fault? Everything's Christine's fault. Janelle leaving him is Christine's fault. It's all Christine. It's all because they don't want to conform because Robin obeys. I'm like, you effing you. I want to punch you in the face. I need Jenny McCarthy. Where are you at? I got to find Jenny McCarthy's clip and just keep that because, oh my God, Cody Brown, Robin Brown, you better tell Mary the truth. Mary, if you keep sending them money, I will punch you in the face. Mary is the sole breadwinner of the Brown family, but she's not even a Brown. She's not married to Cody, right? She has her son is married to somebody else, and she's talking about spending Easter alone. Mary, go to your son. Go to Chicago where your son and his husband are. Mary,
Why are you waiting for Robin and Cody and the family to invite you over? Why they have, PDA in front of you, Mary? What is wrong with you? Stop telling everybody that this is not you giving up. This is not you leaving Cody, and you can't divorce him. He just went through 2. He doesn't care, Mary. He divorced you when you got catfish, Mary Brown. Stop it. Okay? Cody has no respect for anyone. He never has. He's delusional. He thinks, I don't know if he believes his own crap. Somebody needs to tell me if Cody Brown believes what he is saying. Does he truly believe the shit that he says? That everything is Christine and Janelle's fault? And what does Robin think? Is Robin really backing up that everything is their fault? How would you know, Robin? You're not supposed to know what goes on in other people's marriages. And the fact that you got, 95% of his time? What is that? How is that a plural marriage? How is that plural marriage? And it makes me mad that they had that set up in Vegas, which was perfect. How much more perfect could you get a cul-de-sac with 5 the house? Each wife had their own house. So each wife had their own space. And you were right there. You had no travel time, Cody Brown. You just had to go from house to house. You could have spent more time equally. You could have an equal amount of time. And your children could have came and slept over at any house. You could have sent your children every single freaking day with any of those wives. Because you're right next door, Cody. But no, you just get up and you move to bumfuck Flagstaff, to the property that nobody's building on. For what? Because the Robin's son's going to college there. That's what we found out. So you drug your wives out there where they have nothing. So thank God your grown kids don't want anything to do with you. So Christine and Janelle have all of the kids, all the grown adults. Basically, the majority of the Brown family is Christine, Janelle, and her children and their grandchildren. They don't need Mary. They don't care about Robin. They said it flat out. They will have no relationship with Mary, and they'll have no relationship with Robin or Robin's kids, which makes me sad about Robin's kids. Robin's kids' confessionals, I'm a little confused. I know that the older kids say that they talk to Aurora, but one of them is definitely Cody's child, right? Robin and Cody have that that blonde daughter, correct? So one of them is not Cody's daughter, another. So anyway, so the daughters are saying, I don't know what they think. They have some weird anxiety problem. And I get it, Robin, but how dare you say my kids get anxiety when Cody has to leave for 5 minutes? He's a plural husband with 4 other wives. What do you mean? That's on you, bitch. You effed your kids up by bringing them into a plural marriage where that dude had 4 other wives and 18 other kids. You got them though, Robin. You got that loser. So you got the prize, Robin Brown. What did you get? You don't get the income. You're not going to get the show because we don't care about you. And Terry, I see what you're saying. Definitely that would be cute. I see what you're saying. Yeah, he's talking about now Robin's his soulmate, and then he met his soulmate, and the other woman can't take it. That's the problem. This is what this dumb MFer says. That the other woman couldn't hack the fact that he met his soulmate. Well, yeah. Why would they, Cody Brown? Why would they want to be with you when you can't even spend your time with them? So stop. Shut up, dude. Like, just go. Because we don't care. Like, the show is not you. I don't like Robin's kids. I don't know. Like, what's up? Like, okay, maybe you have your sisters and brothers, the other kids in the family. Okay, we'll have a relationship with them. Leave your house. Do you not leave Robin's house? I'm confused. Why is all the holidays at Robin's house? Why do we all have to go to Robin's? Get out of here, man. Sisterwives, it's not. And then okay, and I love you, Christine. So Christine, good. I am so happy for Janelle. Good for you. And they're saying, oh, wait, are we still sisterwives? You don't have to say sisterwives. You guys are sisters. You guys get the wives out of they cut wives off. You guys are family. You guys are best friends. You guys are sisters. You don't have to question whether you're still sister wives, whether you can still be close. Yes, you've raised children together. You guys are sisters. Take off the wives part because you're not wives of him anymore. Not even so anyway. You guys are sisters. You guys are family. I said it when Mary tried to leave the family. I said, you can still come around. You can bring your boyfriend, girlfriend, your whatever. Why do you have to leave the family just because you leave the marriage? Because he's made his choice. He made his choice during COVID. That was his perfect excuse for him and Robin to play house and realize, oh, this is what we want. I want them all to myself. Okay. I do like the idea of a book club. But I don't know if you guys will like the book clubs I like, though. I don't think you guys will like the books that I read, though. Give me some ideas of what you're thinking. Are you talking about like Housewives books or like Bravo books? Because Terry's talking about a book club. I see you guys in the chat. That would be fun. I really do, because I want something where we can come together and talk about that. Like, even if it's like a book club or, like right now, like I said, this is just a bonus episode, but it's a live that I like. People are coming to where we're talking about different reality shows. But Sisterwives is making me angry because when I'm watching Robin, I'm like, why are you still? Her confessionals are the same. Her eyebrows make me angry. Her lying makes me angry. Her telling Mary to beg for his freaking attention makes me angry. He flat out says, Mary, I don't want to be with you. I will never want to be with you. He told her plenty of times they're not together. He hasn't touched her in 12 years. Why are you giving these people? Why are you giving your husband and his wife money? Why are you supporting that life, Mary? What are you getting? You're not getting anything. You get to go there and hang out. She even says that they never call her. Mary says they never effing call. Robin doesn't call her. So what do you think? So delusional. Cody Brown, Mary, Robin, you're all effing delusional. We are not dumb. Janelle's not stupid. Janelle knows what she wants. This is not Christine's fault. You emotionally abandoned them as a husband, as a partner, as a provider for their children. Like, you emotionally abandoned your wife and their kids. Why live a plural marriage? Because for the money. And then you say, when we get to heaven, oh, we're bound for life. Yeah, like everybody has what's called soul contracts. We all have them. We have our soul family. We are all bonded for everybody that I'm married. We're all bound for life. It doesn't matter. That's my opinion. I need a drink. I'll be right back, guys. But yeah, I would definitely do that. But like, he said something about being thrown. It's called they're called soulmates. You have them every time. They haven't even practiced that anyway. So whatever made them Sisterwives, that religion, she's like, what is the history even there? And then Robin makes up some thing. Did you hear what Robin made up? Robin made up something. She said that they are still bound by the church and by until they sleep with somebody else. Robin believes this. I don't know if Cody told her this. Robin Brown goes, yeah, they're still married according to the church. They can't leave until and into the eyes of the church. They're not released from the church until they have sex with another man. I was like, Christine and Janelle heard that. They must play the confessionals for them. They were hysterical. They were laughing. They're like, what is she talking about? That is not a thing. You don't owe them anything. They don't give them any money financially. They're not bound by any, Robin's delusional. I don't know what world she lives in, but I hope they told Mary to go live in the barn. Robin and Cody. So Cody says he's going to build a barn, right? And that's where he's going to have Mary's going to go live there. Mary's going to live on the property. Mary's going to live in the barn. I was like, and then he told her to go live in the trailer that Janelle had on the property. Why him and Robin go live in their nice big house they bought. Now, how telling is it when Robin bought 2 houses since they moved to Flagstaff, not one built on the property, 2 big houses in Flagstaff since they've been there. Cody's lived in. Mary bought a huge house. They never go to it. Janelle didn't buy anything, and Christine bought a house. It was a crock of shit to bring them there. So you bring all these. He's just a piece of shit. Because here comes my new kitty cat. Did you guys see Sweetie Marie Miller? Psst, come here, Sweetie Marie Miller. Wait, you see how cute she is. Psst, Sweetie Marie, come here. I'm surprised she hasn't been here the whole time. Psst. Where do you see? She's the opposite of Momo Kitty Cat. She's the opposite of Sterling Marie. So her Sweetie Marie. Okay. Come here. Come here. I got a new like tannin bed bulbs to the boxes. Over here, so they're in the box. Come here. Tell everybody how cute you are. Look how tiny she is, guys. Miss Sweetie Marie Miller. Where are you? Show everybody how cute you are. She's Sweetie Marie Miller. Come here. Come here. She's so tiny. They can't see you over here. Come here. They can't see you over here. She's so tiny. Look at her. Show everybody how cute you are. Tell everybody how cute you are. Look at Sweetie Marie Miller. She's half teacup. She's teacup and Tuxie. I want you to see her cute little face. Look at her cute little face. Hold on. Look at her cute little face. Now Memo will stand up here. What are you doing? You're making a little, yeah. Show everybody how cute you are. See, she looks more like a Tuxie, but her face is like definitely teacup. Come here. Come here. She just showed up in my backyard like the rest of them. Come here. Look how cute she is. Look how cute she is. Look at her. You can look at how cute she is. Look. Yeah. So as I'm showing you my two little kitty cats. So anyway, yeah. So Robin Brown, you're delusional. Okay. She is. I know. She's a cutie. She's so little. Hi. I'll have to take a picture of her face. But yeah. So we have Sweetie. So now we have Meow Meow Marie. She's 14. You guys probably don't see much of her. She is my 14-year-old. Oh crap! Sorry, my 14-year-old, just regular kitty cat, George's kitty actually. So we had her first. I'm a mess. We had her first, right? So come here. George meets me. We have one cat. Then we have my dog. Then we get a dog. We have Jasper. Have him for 8 years. He's 14. So we have one cat, one dog last year, and I'm not really a cat person, but I did have outside cats. I did make apartment for outside cats. I did do that. And then all of a sudden, it's a year later. My dog dies last August, and I now have 4 cats. I've taken 3 in any last year, and it's a problem. George is going to kill me. Come here, Sweetie Marie. Yeah. So yeah. I have 4 cats now. Sweetie Marie. I couldn't stand it. She's in my yard. You guys saw my yard, right? It's like my sanctuary. I'm like Snow effing White. If you guys don't understand that part of it, I tell you guys, I'm Snow effing White. Okay, I have a groundhog. My backyard is like my it's like my plants and all my animals. My groundhog, my squirrels that eat out of my hand. Now she's come here. The squirrels that eat out of my hand. My pool, my pond, my meditation garden. Anyway, so I can't help it, but I feel like when they show up, the ones I take in, the last 3, they were meant to be with me. So come here. Especially Sterling Marie. She's my little sidekick, but she's like the opposite. Her colors are the opposite of Sterling Marie. Come here. Her colors are the opposite of Sterling Marie's. And so yeah, we do like Sweetie Marie because of me. I'm Krista Marie. So yeah, Meow Meow Marie, Mr. Man, he's the wizard. He's the big white one. He's 18 pounds. He just showed up in my yard. He showed up a month after Jasper passed away. Okay, just shows up. Okay. I make him a little apartment, and then all of a sudden it gets really cold. Last Christmas, he was there for about 9 months. Every single day, I'm feeding him. I'm getting it's starting to get cold, and I'm like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? All of a sudden, Christmas Day, it goes down to 20 degrees here. I take him in, and then we have him. Right, I have Mr. Man. Then a month after Mr. Man, hi, Sweetie Marie. A month after Mr. Man, the opposite of her, my little Sterling Marie, my black and white little girl, she ends up in my friend calls me and says, this kitten, she's in my street. She's been there for 2 days. I think her mom got hit. I feel bad, blah, blah, blah. I said, oh my God, bring her to me. She shows me a picture of Sterling Marie, and here comes Sterling Marie. Then I have 3. So I had 3 by Christmas. Oh, 3 is my limit, right? 3 is my limit. Well, so all year goes by. I'm fine. I have my yard. I'm not feeding any cats all summer long. All of a sudden, all of a sudden, this little tiny thing shows up, and I start feeding her, and she doesn't. She keeps coming back. She doesn't have a clipped ear. She's so tiny. She doesn't have a clipped ear. And I said, "Oh my God, I'm gonna do. I can't do this again. I can't do. I thought it was my neighbor's cat. I asked everybody on my street. Nobody knows her. Nobody knows where she came from. She's definitely. I don't know how old she is, but she's definitely teacup, and she is Sweetie Marie Miller. So now I have 4 cats in my house, and it's going to have to be my limit because my house is right now in the middle of being taken down to the studs. And because my husband's lived here his whole life, and it's about time we have to dump a bunch of money into it. But my cats are going to have basically the run of the house, and we definitely have. I don't have kids. I have room for the cats. We have room for them all. So I'm the crazy cat lady. I have a groundhog. That's outside, a big fat groundhog that lives in my sunflower patch, and my palm trees. And my palm trees has my cardinals in it. But I actually posted that on my thing. But anyway, as far as Sister Wives goes, yeah, I hope the God we see next season is like Cody in his barn or on the trailer. I want him and Robin to live in the trailer because they don't deserve any more of Mary's money. They don't deserve any more of me. She's gonna fall. She's so cute. They don't deserve any more of Mary's money, income. Janelle needs to find a man that she said, like, I will find a man. Like, I want different needs. Like, I have different needs now. Janelle's very mature about it. I think she's hurt. Like, she's obviously, they're both hurt because, like, they don't think that this is not the Cody that they married, obviously. And the way he talks about them, the way he talks about how they got into the family. Okay, so in Jersey, they're not palm trees. They're Musafa banana trees, but they look like palm trees. Let me see if I can send you a picture of it. Where's my phone? They're like 20 foot tall. And let me see, I'll post on my community thing real quick. Yeah, they're like 20 feet tall. And they're beautiful, and they look just like palm trees. So let me do this real quick. I'll show you. Create post. Put on my community page. They're so beautiful. I'm afraid to screen share because I always get Elsa Jean's stupid thing. I get Elsa Jean all the time. I get her porn doesn't go away. But my palm trees, I'm so proud of them. I'm proud of all my plants. Seriously. And like my animals that eat on my hand, it's crazy. There's my palm trees. They're so beautiful. Post it on my community page. Real quick. This is why I don't want to come in ever. This is why I don't want summer over. Okay. I'm just going to make a thingy real quick. Don't want summer to be over. But this is what I do. I did this all myself. I don't get a landscaper, by the way. Okay. I don't have a landscaper. I do everything myself. Everything. And I do all my things. I just posted on my community page. There's 5 pictures and a couple of videos. And you'll see that they look like palm trees, but they're Musafa banana trees. Musafa banana. I have a better picture of them too. This is what my yard looks like at night. This is when my cats show up. Wish I could. My screen share is so retarded. It sucks. I can't get into it. But yeah. So the fact that in New Jersey, it used to go down to freezing, and we used to not be able to keep our plants and everything. Like we used to I have to cut I have 20-foot banana trees, and we saw the banana trees look like palm trees. And then I have 20-foot cannon horns that are like really beautiful. I have to cut them down too. But they're bulbs. I used to not be able to keep them on the ground. They wouldn't grow back year round. But this year, the palm trees grew back by themselves. I call them palm trees. But the Musafa trees grew back by themselves. So the ground doesn't get as cold as it used to back like a couple of years ago. So it's getting warmer, like the climate around here. So we're able to keep them. And I have like my yard, I'm only about 8 blocks from the water. I'm the 800 blocks. So everything, my yard is like sand. There's no like, I have to get my own soil. So even with that, see, they're taller than me. Yeah. But yeah, I plant everything myself and I love it. And that's like why my podcast kind of suffers in the beginning of the summer and during the summer because I try to record out there. I did a couple times, but yeah. Anyway, so we were talking Sister Wives. I'm not over it. They play it. Everything that happened last season, we already kind of know what happened, but it makes me angry that Robin thinks that we don't understand. This is a beautiful picture of it. Mustafa, aka my palm tree. This is why my cats say show up in my yard. I mean, I would throw up in my yard. I would show up in my yard too. If I was an animal, there's so many things to do. Like you run around like post it. Yeah. No, I don't. You guys know I got banned off of. I had a 24-hour ban from Instagram this week. Oh, it says you can't add it. Post it. Whatever. Anyway, so I don't want to lose anybody, but so I talked about almost everything I said besides Southern Charm. I mean, Southern Charm, the episode was very sad. It was like just a kind of like the end of it was about the tribute with Olivia and her brother Connor. He died from, they're saying it, she didn't say for a while. He died in his sleep in his room. He was like 36. His name was Connor. He had Lyme disease, and apparently he was like, getting treatments and stuff for it. And I don't know the exact cause of death. They never really said, but it was devastating to watch. Devastating to watch. Why what? I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. I wish I got. Oh, why did it get banned? So I think it was over. So I guess so every once in a while I will argue back in the comment section on Instagram with team somebody. You guys know what I'm saying. So I'm team the other people. I sometimes will get my mouth running and I will argue back with people in the comment section, and I say things I should I curse and stuff, and then I get reported. I get in trouble, and that's what happened. But I try not to do that because I shouldn't. If I was doing that, basically, I've gotten some really nasty fights with people over those two things, that franchise, those two people, knowing that everybody I'm arguing with is the same person with different accounts, right? So I shouldn't do that, because if I'm on here and people see that, they're gonna think, I don't want people to know that, I'm sitting there saying, what I said. I go off about, who, about the guy who does the Booger Wolf. And the Booger Wolf in the parking lot of the Rule-La-La, with the man bun, that guy, he's dancing around doing the Booger Wolf, screaming, I'm winning with a man bun, because he lost half a bill last Sunday and nobody cares, right? That guy, that's a problem, that person. If that was somebody that came to my dinner table, I'd have a problem with them. So, just saying. Who does the Booger Wolf at the Rule-La-La parking lot talking about I'm winning, screaming I lost half a bill with a man bun? Isn't he nuts? And he looks like I'm surprised. He was it's like this weird looking lobster person. But anyway, yeah, it was 24 hours. I couldn't even comment. It was crazy. You know how they give you a warning? They say, do you really want to post it, or do you want to edit? And you can post it. You can say post it anyway. I said, fucking post it anyway. And I was like, oh, shoot. I was like, that could really not be good. I was like, oh, Krista, you could lose my whole plot thing. I can't get back into my realty with Krista Marie, by the way. So it's really making me upset. I don't know what I could do. I'm not going to get my old phone number back. I'm not going to get my old phone. I can't do that. They don't accept my ID. I'm sending them my ID, my legal ID. I'm sending them my old marijuana ID. Anything with my picture. Every time I send a picture of it, they said it's not good enough. So whose side are you on? I mean, I have people, everybody's following me, but I know that I'm missing a lot of people. And the people that are watching me, we doing the Booger Wolf. Did you watch the season of that franchise of Jersey? Yeah, apparently there's I don't know, the Booger Wolf. Somebody screamed, they're doing, I don't know, something about a Booger Wolf. And next thing you know, this lobster, this overboiled lobster, is dancing and doing this Booger Wolf in the Rule-La-La parking lot with a man bun, screaming, I'm winning, doing half a bill. He lost half a bill. I know. You don't understand. My husband argues, how much, and majority of the money that I spend on food shopping is on drinks. I drink 75%. Like my diet, I don't eat meat, so I'm a weird eater. So I drink loads and loads. I drink gallons and gallons of juice, soda, and pineapple juice. 75% pineapple juice. I started that. It just happened, and I don't. I eat candy. I eat chocolate M&Ms. I'm obsessed with peanut butter M&Ms. But yeah. I want to do a live about Sandoval. What do you guys think about Sandoval? What are we doing with him? What do you guys think is going on? Do you think it's really sad, Terry, that it was deadly. I know that it's going to be serious. It was such a sad episode. I started crying about little Craig. He almost dies. The dog, which I like more than, seeing Craig cry. Actually started out with Taylor, seeing little Craig for the first time. They're all crying. Horrible. Terry, I think that's what happened. The misdiagnosis of his Lyme disease when he was in his teens. And now you're talking about somebody else, but I did read about that. She said something about being misdiagnosed, but yeah. I dropped the call link. I know that it's getting late, but I'm definitely going to break this up, and I'll put timestamps and stuff. Even if it's staying in here. But in whose side are you on? Just because, I want to keep up putting it on the podcast side over on Spotify and that, because unfortunately, YouTubers get no Bravo respect. We don't get respect at all. And I don't understand it. I feel like this is way harder than a podcast episode. No offense. I like doing it, but they have more. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. We get, as far as with BravoCon, right? This, for instance, who do you guys go to when you want to hear what's going on with Thomas Ravenel? If you want to hear what's going on in the Bravo universe with any of the reality stars, if you hear anything that's going on, where do you guys go? Do you go to CNN? Do you go to Fox News? Do you go to mainstream media? No, you go to content creators, you go to social media, you go to us. Not us as you guys too. We keep the narrative running for Bravo. They're on all these shows, right? We talk about them when they're not even filming. We take all their everything. We talk about them 24/7 like it's Sports Center. But then when BravoCon comes around, we get no package, we get no discounts, we get no area for interviews, for charge our phones. There's nothing. We get nothing. We get no respect. But some reason, podcasters, if you have a podcast, everybody, I think everybody should have a podcast, because I feel like that's how people communicate now. When you argue with somebody, instead of arguing with them, you start a podcast and you talk about that. You tell them how you feel, which I don't do that, but yeah, we're treated like crap, man. We're treated like he doesn't Andy won't even mention our names. If he's talking about something that was said on here, he won't even, with Adam and with the interview. I hate, I'm sorry, when you're on camera. With the interview, I'm sorry. He refused to say Adam's name. I'm so disgusting, sorry. People roll their eyes. But if you look at the numbers, yes, all of us that have YouTubers, we have podcasts too. If we have a podcast, say we put the episodes on there. But if you look at our numbers, nobody really is listening to the podcast. Rarely, which is fine. But I like seeing the person I'm listening to more too. I got addicted to doing it live. I'm not even live, but we're live. Now I can't imagine just recording without you guys, not just live, but I don't know, talking to the camera. I don't know. Even though it's a lot of stress, it's a lot of extra on me, because I feel like I'm so insecure. I have to get ready, my hair and all that, but it's a lot more. But I feel like engaging with the people that I'm talking about the shows with, even if live, is so much more. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I'm not saying we should be treated like we're not Andy Cohen or anything like that, but Andy Cohen even finds out the tea from us. Like, I'm sure at any point in time, probably at any day, if you ask us what Erica, we can find out what these people are doing at any point. We know what they're doing like 24/7, right? Basically. And where the show's not even on yet. They're filming. You see what I'm saying? So the fact that he wants to make us, it's like $3,000, $4,000 for BravoCon tickets, right? For the whole weekend in Vegas, which of course it's going to be even more fun than New York. But I keep telling everybody, why even buy BravoCon tickets? Just go there, hang out outside of it. That's where all the hotels and bars and the lobbies and all that, and like the hotel, like the rooftop bars, everything. That's where everybody is. All the celebrities are out there. Not even celebrities, like the housewives and stuff. BravoCon we can see on it's aired. So no offense, guys. You guys understand. I don't. I guess because I don't fangirl over housewives. I fangirl girl over other podcasters. like I literally I fangirl over other podcasters. That's where I would love to see other like, of course I'm not going to say his name because he thinks I'm crazy, but I have a number one person that I would love to meet, and he's like my A-list celebrity. To me, he's an A-list celebrity in my eyes, and he's a podcaster. You know what I mean? He's not even like, he's not like on a reality show or anything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're the people, like, I have respect for all the housewives, but like at this point, this is our side and they have a side. And they'll be on the little tone pole. Like, we get there was like, and there's so many people, we have to wait. We're just another ticket to them. And it's like, really, we're another ticket. Okay. Like, if we're another ticket, then why it just makes me mad because the money that he makes, like, we don't get paid. A lot of us don't get paid. Like, I don't monetize on YouTube. My podcast, I'm lucky if the downloads are where the money, I have to get people to download my episodes for me to get any money. And I always said I'm not going to monetize because I don't know how. I don't like to follow any kind of real, like I don't like to follow, guidelines and stuff because it gets me in trouble. I don't want to upload 3 times a day. I don't want to repeat tea that other people are already talking about. Yeah, well, I talk about it. I'll talk about it, but like, I'll give you my opinion, but I don't know. The fact that it's going on 2 hours now. So did I cover everything though? At least covered Southern Charm, Connor's death, which is really sad. Yeah, this is like, I like to have like a meeting like this. Like, I will never like make us like a private thing, but I might just do subscribers only for the chat just because it's free to subscribe. And the people that are subscribing, I want them to come back. Even though I love my little group that we have here, like, I'm glad that my stuff, like all the YouTubers, they like, not YouTubers, the TikTokers and all, they'll come over, they subscribe, they watch my little clips and stuff or whatever. But they never come back, I don't think. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to, everybody's like, don't look at the numbers. But to me, like, for a while, up until just recently, I really was about to give up, and I don't give up. I'm not a person. When I have passion for something, for me to give up on it because I felt like I was going to try to be something I'm like, am I trying to be something I'm just not? You know what I mean? And I just was feeling very like maybe I don't have I shouldn't be doing this anymore, And somebody like my brother, he's really good with tech. Like, he came and he like redid my whole channel. He unchecked things I had checked. I didn't know, like, I was supposed to uncheck the kids content thing. I had all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Like, fangirl to the point where like I respect that person so much enough that I would never probably introduce myself and make them, because I'm so afraid that like whatever I would say, he would just it would make it worse. Like, if he doesn't think I'm absolutely batshit crazy and scared of me, he doesn't know I exist. It's one or the other. I supported that. He was the first podcaster. I didn't know what podcasting was a thing. Like, we were all bloggers, and to me, blogging was just email. We had to you were writing to, I don't know, the ether. People had to come find your blog. But then when the pandemic hit, bloggers started becoming podcasters, which was like the natural evolution. But if you're not known in the, I had a bad rap. So, here's little sweet Marie. But anyway, the whole thing with this was, I remember Zach Peter, I said, I want to be a podcaster. 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 But nobody loves me. Nobody likes me. Nobody likes me. Nobody, blah, blah, nobody will, I won't get any, nobody will follow me. Blah, blah. I was crazy. And then I was like, I don't know. I wanted to talk about reality TV and I wanted to keep doing it. And the blogs were getting to the point where like nobody's reading angry blogs. Nobody. And I remember Zach Peter going, people are not going, they have to see you talking and saying the things that you're typing because they know that you're not really angry. Like people say, oh, I was like this angry blogger. I'm not angry. I might come off that way, but like I promise you, anger is not what it is. It's passion. I'm confused by Boogala, but what's his name? I'm confused by the person that does the Boogaloof. That person, I'm very confused by that soul. I'm very confused by him. I don't know what's going on. He's got me. Really, I mean, I can make this private if you want to tell. We could tell stories because I could tell you about my fruit punch story. But I had no boundaries. So like when there was the pandemic, 2020 is when the podcasting became a thing. And I started listening to like this person on other podcasters. And I was like, I didn't have Apple device, so I couldn't like, give them a 5-star review. And I knew that was important for them to keep going. So instead I went to their Patreon, which is very new, and I would subscribe and pay the money to support them that way. So I did that for, I don't know, since 2020. And I just recently, I removed my, subscribe. I unsubscribed to certain ones because at this point I have so much of my own stuff going on that I have to pay attention to, and I feel very I don't know what the etiquette is. I would hope that somebody would follow me back since I got my own thing. I would hope they would follow my podcast and like subscribe to me or whatever, but that wasn't happening. And I think after 3 years, I just, it hurt. It was like, to the point, it's not even like, I'm like, oh, screw you. It's like, it hurts me to see them, to see those people not support me back. So instead of going in there and not getting any, reacting or in the threads and commenting and not getting any, just acting like I don't exist, it was too much anymore. So, and my feelings were getting hurt all the time because I'm very sensitive. So, but as far as, oh man, I'm looking at the chat. I'm lost, those guys in the chat. But again, guys, if this ends up on the Who's Starting on podcast side, there will be. It's all going to have. I have the AI thing. It does all chapters for me. It'll break our whole 2 hours down. And so, if you are listening, I appreciate it. This is just us. We're talking about, I guess, Bravo life. The fact that they want us to pay $3,000 and then pay to go to BravoCon. Now, if it was in New York again, absolutely. But it's Monday, guys. I have 2 days until the Posh Fashion Show, and I am shaking. I'm excited. I'm excited, and I don't know what to wear. I'm afraid that my outfit's going to be like, I don't have an outfit. I don't know what I'm wearing. As soon as I know what I'm wearing, I'll be excited because I don't know. Even if there's I don't know. I don't have any beef with anybody. I mean, well, can't say that, but there's nothing for, there's no reason for anybody to argue with me. I'm not, 6 degrees of separation. I'll know a lot of people there because, it's the way it's just Jersey, but nobody that will have the balls to talk to me. My groups of people that I don't talk to anymore. So, but I can go to places now, I think, and be around certain people because for about 6 or 7 years, I was missing all kinds of stuff. I was missing birthdays, funerals, weddings, kids' first birthdays, because I didn't want to run into ex-friends, so adult life goes on. But this is, I want to support Kim. I've already bought the tickets. Shay, I swear to God, I was trying to pay Dana to come up from Florida to go to. I want all of us to go. I need a posse with me. Why do you think my hair's dark? Back to dark. Because this is what we all blend in. We all look like those. We all have dark hair, tan all year round. We're all short, little, we're all just, we blend right in. We have the eyes, the makeup, we all do it. It's just, so I'm like, my red hair, I cannot do my red hair because that is that is a telltale sign that would be me. And I think the table seat 8, I wish I could screenshot to show you guys the restaurant that it's at. It's called Bottega, Bottarga, in Hawthorne. But yeah, it's a whole day. It's going to be a whole day thing. What am I going to wear? end up with sending me outfits. Listen, I go on Pinterest and listen, I have a lot of clothes. I have a lot of stuff that I bought for events that I don't know how to put them together. And can somebody tell me, can I wear open-toed shoes? Yes or no? October 20th. Am I allowed to wear open-toed shoes? If I wear like the rest, it's a no, probably, right? That would be a no, probably. I ask people to style me, but it's hard when they don't live here. You know what I mean? Like all my clothes, I could show everybody like through, you know, we could do like a video thing. You know what I mean? But yes, I can wear open-toed shoes. You should see these ones I have. They're so freaking cute, and I have these like black, like I want to call them parachute pants, but that's only because I'm 46. But we would have called them parachute pants back in the day, and they're black. I think, and I have these like tan, open-toed, really high heel, like strappy. I have to show you, like really cute shoes. But like it's November, it's gonna be October 5th. But then like what shirt would I wear? I don't know if you're saying yes to I can wear open-toed shoes or not, but so anyway, it's 2 hours and 10 minutes. So definitely the Who's Starting On podcast side has ended. Now we're just doing our chit chat session. So anybody that's joining now, watching or hearing, I see there's a lot of people watching. There's nobody's really saying anything besides Shane and Terry. Yeah, but see, it's hot where you're at though. So you got to remember, I'm in Jersey, and it's like the weather's about 60 degrees right now. I can wear it like this without a jacket, but I know. So we could do FaceTime. How about, all right, guys? How about we do? I'm gonna have like a FaceTime. Me, Shay, Terry, whoever we guys can do a FaceTime with our phones, and when I'll have all the outfits that I think are options, like where I get dressed, or whatever, and like you guys can help me. Please help me, please, because I really want to wear these shoes and these pants. I just don't know what shirt, what kind of top. And are crop tops still in? It's like 2023, 2024. Like Pinterest is too, like my ADHD is like not, Pinterest doesn't like, it doesn't like Pinterest. Open-toed. Yeah, no white. They're like chestnut color. They're freaking adorable. But they're like cheapy brand. They're not like a mini brand or anything. But do you know who's walking in the show, the Posh Fashion Show? Stacy and Darcy from 90 Day Fiancé. I'm about to bring upstairs and show you the shoes right now. But we'll have to, after we're done, we'll have to do it. I mean, what time is it now? It's 5 o'clock now. Maybe after the stream. They're so friggin' comfy, and they're like 6'2" or 6 inches. So I can wear them because the heels are thicker. They're so adorable, and my toes are so freaking cute. But like, are you sure in October though? And like, what top would I wear? I'll have to do it. Like, I'll have to do it. Like, we'll do it on FaceTime. I don't want to do it on here because my house is a mess because it's getting redone. But like, it's just a lot of clothes. I can lay them out. But like, I don't know. Like, just it's a lot. Like, I don't know. I have all these options. I don't know how to put it together. It's my problem. I get all the tops. I get all the bottoms. I get all the shoes. But then I get all these like accessories, and I like don't know how to put everything together. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do. If I can wear open-toed shoes. What are you supposed to wear nowadays, right? Because aren't skinny jeans are out. So I've been wearing about like, I have like, what are they called? Bootleg jeans, but like where shoes are we supposed to wear now? You know what I mean? I go to the Eagles game and I wore boots. I had to get boots. I wore boots over skinny jeans. And I felt like Kim and Croy. Remember Kim at the concert? She had skinny jeans and boots on. I was like, girl, they're out of style. I don't know where that came from. And I was like, oh, are they out of style? Is that out of style? Because look what I'm wearing. And I can't get away from that. And I have one pair of skinny jeans left because I heard they weren't in style anymore. But like, I'm just saying, are people going to laugh at me for wearing open-toed shoes, guys? Here comes all the cats. Here comes my memory. Come here, Mama. We're having a little chit-chat session. Let's see who's watching us. On Twitter is 8 people watching us. All right, so what do you guys want to talk about? Lauren. Hey, Lauren. Open this up. So yeah, I'm talking about right now. We're trying to figure out what I'm going to wear to the Posh Fashion Show. We talked about an hour ago. We talked about 90 Day Fiancé, which is amazing. I love it. The new one is so good. I'm going to punch Rob in his face. I think that him and his poor girlfriend. Oh, it's blurry. His poor girlfriend. It's Rob the Knob. He's definitely Rob the Knob. Definitely. And I feel like Nikki and Justin. I feel like. Did you guys know that she's been paying for his plastic surgery for about 12 years after she did make him come to the US and then tell him that she was born a man, but like that's a huge betrayal. Hello. But like the fact that he forgave her, I love it. I love it for her. Yeah, I don't know. Can I wear short sleeves really? So I can wear short sleeves. Top and a blazer. I don't have a blazer. I have to show you the pants. Short sleeve top. Or crop tops aren't in, are they anymore? If anybody's watching that's into fashion, we're trying to discuss. I feel like I've lost my sense of fashion. I can see all these things. I buy them. I get them. I order stuff that comes in, and then I have no idea they just sit. Because if you guys looked at what I wore to Adam's the first show, the live show in New York with the picture in the Step and Repeat. If you guys look what I wore, how freaking embarrassing am I? I had jeans, 10-year-old flip-flops, a t-shirt, crop top t-shirt, and no nails. And of course I was tan, and my hair looked awful. My hair was horrible. I look like a freaking rag doll. Okay. So then I was like, I am not embarrassing myself ever again. So every event after that, I got dressy clothes, but I haven't gone to any this year yet. Just two. All right. I'm seeing layers in. I see the denim's in. I love denim. The denim rompers, but they're short sleeve. Okay. So I have a denim romper. What's it called? A romper? No, romper. Denim. Yeah, I guess it's called a romper. Yeah, one piece, right? Bustier, and it's like denim, and then it has like the pants or whatever. But like, do I wear a jacket over it? See what I mean? Just come here, mamas. You want to get on camera before I hang up the camera? I have all kinds of I thought it's like boot cut jeans are out, right? I mean, not out or in, right? I have all boot cut jeans. I have one pair of black skinny jeans that I'm wearing right now. What kind of jeans? I have all kinds of like blue boot cut chunkier heel, like the open toed heel though. See, like is what kind of like his. I have stiletto skinny jeans, more of a stiletto. Yeah, so I have skinny jeans. I have stiletto boots. I have stiletto heels. I have like those stiletto boots. They slide on and they're like heels. You know what I mean? They're gray and like crumply there. But like, is that style out there? Like what I'm wearing right now, like jeans, like boots over skinny jeans, and like the denim jumpsuit thing. Like it's from Shein, but it's actually really cute. But it's like it's one piece, but I don't have the jacket to wear over it. I don't know what kind of jacket I would wear. What kind of jacket? Guys, Mimir, how do I get you in DM? Because I have Shay's in my Instagram, Terry's in our Instagram, and Facebook. Mimir, do you have Facebook too? Or Facebook or I know, but what kind of see the shoes how do I wear? It's like what shoes? I'm just saying, I'm gonna put this out there right now, just because I do look good in almost anything. just gonna let you know. I'm just saying, I look good in mostly anything, so I can pull a lot of stuff off. All right, yeah, I'll show you too. I'll have to do a group thing. I could go get it right now, but then I have to like leave and walk up the steps and then probably end up grabbing all the shoes, and I have all too much stuff in my hand. I wish I could screen share because all the stuff I have is like I have ordered. It's like I could show you the order sheet so you could see the outfits, but I really, really am like I'm stuck on those. So they're camel.
colored like tan, chunky heel, open toed, and then they crisscross around the ankle and they buckle, and they're like, oh, you did. Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. Yes, she did tell me you joined. That's right. Okay, we're gonna have to switch over to that. We'll go. Can we do that later on? When you guys, when we hang up this, do you want to do that in a little, like an hour or two? Because I'll show you the outfits. I have a lot. Okay, I have so many one-piece jumper. Like I got one, a light, so a jacket over the denim. I tried it. Maybe I just didn't try the right one. I mean, do I have to wear one over it? So, like, okay. But what shoes do you wear with denim? My sister used to be my style person. Now she's just a slob. No offense, Shan. I have to get you guys on DM, but anyway. So I mean, people are watching. I don't know. Like I said, I would still talk about we'd still talk about Sisterwives, and I'll talk about 90 Day. TLC. See, TLC doesn't mess around though. Like Bravo brings back like Jax Taylor people. I was going to do cover House of Villains, but it's kind of funny because it's just like they don't want to be villains anymore. So they're funny as hell. I'm trying to be villains, like it just doesn't work anymore. It doesn't look good on them. But I like these little chats. I did drop the call link, but anyway. Terry, thank you again for coming up last week. I know, and it's only gonna. I did it. The weather's going to be 60. They said that's kind of warm, and guess what? It's always hot in these places. And you guys know, I'm hot all the time. Like I'm hot right now in my house, and the heat's not even on, and it's probably about 58, 62 right now. So I'm like, kitty cat here. Come here, just Memo. Come here, Memo Marie. Want to say hi? Yo, look how cute she is. Look. So I have one here. So we have that's Sweetie Marie on my purse. And then look where Sterling Marie is. She's on top of the PlayStation. What are you doing, silly? What are you doing? Say hi, silly. You silly. Come here. That's her twin. Her and Sweetie Marie. I thought they were gonna fight. They are like they're like sisters. They are like they chase each other. It took a couple days for Sweetie to get used to everyone. But she loves life now. She sleeps upstairs now. Oh, here comes the wizard. You guys know what time it's getting. It's getting to be dinner time. Come here, wizard. You want to say hi since everybody else said hi? He's 17 pounds. I call him the wizard because, well, my spiritual team told me he's a wizard. But yeah, my husband sends him to work, so I can't turn the phone around now. I'm live. Don't come in front of the thing. I know, but like the color. Come here, wizard. Mr. Man. Come here, Mr. Man. Here, he's being a dick. He's on the tan bed. Look how big he is. Oh, Mr. Man. Yo, you come here. Look, he's running away. I don't know what his problem is. We don't like him. He's been a dick lately. He's running to the house though. But anyway, that's 3 of them. He's getting close to dinner probably, right? Yeah. But my camera hasn't been working, so I'll have to show you the outfit. For some reason, I don't know. If I was to, I have to show you the black, like, parachute looking pants. I really want to wear them. But I don't know. I'll have to show you guys what I have. And I can still buy other stuff. Like, I have a couple days. Oh my God, everything turned red. Everything turned red. I don't know why. All right, guys. I guess we'll go. I'm going to hang this up. I'll break this up. Probably I'll do the first 2 hours for, like, Bravo talk. And then this will be, But anyway. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the heels I can do. Yeah, I deleted that one last week. I deleted it finally. So I got the shoes there. I just don't know what kind of top. So even though it's November, right? So the rules is not the rules, and so it doesn't matter. You can still open to it because every time I Google or on Pinterest, I'll say ideas for fall, winter, 2023, and I see it comes up with like open-toed shoes, and I'm like, well, maybe they're just old pictures or something. I don't know. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I don't know. So I was like, maybe I should just ask somebody later. Is open-toed shoes still like okay to wear to an event? You gotta remember, it's a fashion show. Darcy and Stacy are walking in it, which is weird because they're not models, they're designers. So maybe it's like strange. I don't know. Sterling Marie, she is, yeah, I think it's warm. I don't know if she's there because she's watching the other cats. She's just literally chilling right there. She's staring into the living room. Yo, I don't know. She's weird. She's being weird. Come here, wizard. I don't know. They're all creeping around. Nobody listens to me anymore. The wizard. And then I have a gnome outside. It looks just like him. Oh my god, I can't take it. Wow, this is a mess. Come here, wizard. I want you guys to meet the wizard. Mr. Wizard, where you at? Sorry, guys. He's on my nerves. I don't know what his problem is. Psst. Yo. Psst. Do you want food or not, dude? Psst. Oh, well. I guess he doesn't want anything. Mr. Man. Psst. They're all crawling in the box. I got new tanning bulbs for the tanning bed. And 4 of them are, okay, 16 came. 5 of them are broke. Okay, smashed in the box. See, Kim's store, her store's closed. But I want to make, that would be like, I'd have to go there tonight. Like, I either have to, like, I'm going to have what I have. Like, I have the stuff here, but then I'm probably, if I have to get anything else, I have to go tomorrow. And I don't know. It's not my style. Yeah, she doesn't have a store anymore. She does online. Psst, Mr. Wizard, get out of the glass. Psst, I'm about to throw something at him if he doesn't come over here. Psst, come here. Psst, come here. Yo. I don't know why you're ignoring me. Psst, come here. He's huge. Wait do you see how big he is? Psst, Adam calls him the monkey. Psst, come here. What are you doing? Come here, Mr. Man. Show him how much you look like a wizard. Psst, come here. He's the man of the house. All right, I'm ignoring him then. Forget it. They want to see you. Come here. Psst. Come on. He's huge. He tries to cuddle with me every night, but now he's being like mean. Come here, I'm gonna pick you up. Oh, how big he is. Look how huge he is. Say hi, Mr. Wizard. His face. Look how cute his face is. He's my wizard. He's my white wizard. He's my little white wizard. Show him how big you are. Show him how big you are. He's my wizard. He looks like a monkey. He's so big. Where you at? There you are. Yeah. Him's a little wizard. Show them how much of a wizard you are. He's huge. He's like 16 pounds. Look how big he is. He tries to fit on my lap. Hi. What are you doing? Yeah, so he's the man, right? And then all the women are like, yeah. They got Sterling Marie, Sweetie Marie, Mr. Man. He was Pocahontas. What's him doing? Hi. Yeah, so he's the wizard. He's the Mr. Man. Say hi to everyone. Look, he's smiling. We love life right now. Look how cute he is. I can't take it. Mr. Man. Hi. He's huge. 17 pounds. And then, Sweetie's only like 4 pounds. Sterling's 4 pounds. And then Meow Meow's 17 pounds. But yeah. But yep. They love life. They definitely don't want to go back outside. He just showed up. I'm telling you, he's white and he was clean as can be. I don't know. He must came out of a portal somewhere. But yeah, he's the one always. He's the wizard, and then he takes turns sleeping with Sweetie, Meow Meow, and Sterling Marie. It's like Sisterwives over here. I'm telling you, it's Sisterwives. But anyway, all right, guys. I've been talking to you long enough. Mamir, I'm so glad that you are in our chat on DM. Anybody else? I appreciate who's watching. I guess. It's better than if you're not saying anything. Better than not. But anyway, I appreciate all the everybody watching afterwards, the views. I'm trying to get a hold of the analytics. It's mostly everything's mostly coming from like I don't even use the platform like TikTok and stuff. I have my niece sitting there sharing it and doing all that stuff for me, which is it works. But all right, guys. So what's today? Monday. All right. Well, I guess if I'm not back by Wednesday, I'll be back Friday for the Who Started You On. Hey, Mr. Wizard. He's so cute. All right, I'm gonna feed these guys. She's over there. They're all down here looking at me. Meow Meow's chilling somewhere. Right. Terry, love you. Terry has 5. Terry, you have 5 or 6, right? I said 3 was my limit, but then here came Sweetie Marie. All right, Mr. Monkey. My spiritual team told me that he's been in my life as a human before. He's been in my life numerous times. He's been in my life like forever. I felt that though. That's the side of this I'm not allowed to talk about. So, book club, guys. I definitely will do a book club. If you guys want to do a book club, we have to decide what kind of book. It's probably not going to be a book club that I don't know. We'll talk about it. I have the Audible thing, but he isn't he? He's so like I'm telling you, he takes care of the cats. Mimir, thank you for saying that because I feel like these ones, I don't know if people are rolling their eyes. I know in the beginning, I like the beginning we talk about Bravo and stuff, but then when I'm just going on and on, I'm just talking about nothing. I don't know. Is it really even? I like talking to you guys though. It's like having that's our girl time, or the guy time, girl time, whatever we want to call this. It's our chill time. See, we don't, right? I thought he was first. We thought that he was a male. He was first he was Pocahontas. And then I found out that's like, no, he's male. And he was Mr. Man. And then somebody's like, no, he's female. And then he was Pocahontas Marie again. And then they're like, no, he's a man. And I was like, oh yeah, he's definitely Mr. Man. Because when he finally came in the house, he rolled over. I was fed his belly. I was like, oh, he's a man. But he's huge, isn't he? He's my big boy. He's a good boy. He takes care of the house. All right, go take care of your girls. He's watching his voice. You see how he's looking around? He's looking at the women. He's looking at the other cats. Hi. Hi, I love you too. That's how he gets hugs. That's how he gets hugs. I know. I'll have to do this. Oh man, Mimir. I can't, guys. Can we talk about, we need to talk about Brittany. I mean, we got to talk about Brittany. Like, I don't know. I watched Heather McDonald, right? And they were talking about Brittany's book. And I agreed with everything this guy said. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I don't think it's Brittany. I don't think that's Brittany doing them things. I think that I'm going to get in trouble for saying this, but I'm telling you that book, I don't get it. I think we need to tell her she needs to leave and she doesn't feel safe. I don't know how does she have nobody, guys? How does Britney Spears not have one person that's in her, keeping her safe from the people that are trying to take all her money and her life from her? $6 million allegedly Lou Taylor has taken. It's bad. This book, I want to read it, but does she get the goddamn proceeds? Because apparently it's the highest book ever in history, highest amount of money. Shay, right? Isn't it the weirdest thing you've ever seen? She never leaves that spot. If that's her what do they call it? Reels? Whatever. Like, does she not own pants? I'm like, I want to, the Popcorn Planet guy. He feels like I feel like telling her, leave that place, please. Come to the Popcorn Planet studio where you're safe, or you have real friends, and we'll make sure that nobody ever takes your money again. We'll make sure nobody can, you know what I mean? She's not, I don't know if she's, I'm worried about Britney Spears, guys. And it's not only because of that, it's just, think about how Justin Bieber's brain is mush. He no longer is working. Amanda Bynes, Disney, brain mush. Brittany, brain mush. Am I forgetting anyone? The ones that aren't here anymore. Brittany Murphy, gone. Husband, gone. I mean,
All right, guys. Let me end this because this is starting to get to that. I listen. The word conspiracy was created by the CIA in the 70s. That is not even a thing. Conspiracies, they're facts. Just saying. I'm believing all that. But all right, I love you guys. Mimir, it's weird. Okay, if that doesn't scream the IL word to you, like, I'm sorry. Like, it's sad to me. And like, if you ever hear, all right, listen to is it Dua Lipa with her, the song where she's like, I am the devil, whatever. Every single word is about her selling her soul to them and then taking it back. But she talks about how, like, in the song, she refers to when Beyonce was at that basketball game and she was going like this, and she looked like a robot. Like, she's refers to all that stuff, like in her song Paint the Town Red, it's called. So, and Lou Taylor, I can't believe that she's still around. Like, how is she able to be everybody's manager? They don't even work. Manager for what? All Britney's money should be Britney's money. Don't you guys agree? Like, why is she saying that she misses her dad? And like, where, when, and why does her sister think she should get $10,000 of Britney's money a month? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's insanity, and I feel bad. I feel like Britney, we're gonna lose her if we haven't already. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna fake her death, or they're gonna really unalive. Oh, I'm sorry, they're gonna unalive, like they did with Michael Jackson. If they can't get money out of him anymore, they do. They cash in on their life insurances. You know, the celebrities have life insurance on them, right? From their managers. Yeah. Anyway, all this stuff I get, like, I send on the other sites, like, oh no, porn. Oh my god, stupid porn. What's it called? Elsa Marie. I'm trying to pull up the thing. Yeah, Lou Taylor's a mess. All right, guys. So, love talking to you. 2.5 hours. I'm gonna break it up so I get views because nobody wants to listen to 2.5 hours of this. I'll break it up though. But I love you guys. And Mimir, I appreciate you. Am I saying that right? Emmy, Mimir. I'll talk to you guys in the Instagram chat. And thank you guys all for coming, sitting, listening. Especially the Facebook people. I don't know what you guys, I guess I don't know why you'd be listening. That's like weird, but I love it all. I love it. Thank you guys. And I will see you soon. Oh, I just took my glasses off. I will see you guys, if not before Friday. Oh yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in a little bit. Oh God, no, Wednesday. You guys are gonna see me a lot in the next couple of days. I'll go live and stuff. But all right, I will see you guys in the chat. Thank you guys. Like, comment, subscribe if I haven't said that. Everybody that's watching on Facebook, please follow. Everybody's watching on Instagram. If you guys watch this, please follow my new Who Started You on Instagram and my Reality Instagram. I'm still Reality with Kristen Ray on all the socials, and I do have the Who Started You on Instagram. And on YouTube, my playlist is there from the last year. Every Who Started You on that I've done in the last year. I've been doing it for a year and a half. It's not just new. It's just new on the podcast side. It started out as a podcast to begin with. I just never uploaded it. Then I did the other podcast with my friend, like, you know who I'm talking about. Yeah. Shay, if you're still there, have you heard anything about who's going to be at anybody else talking about going to the show? All right, I'll see you guys in the DMs. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Hi, TikTokers. Hi, Twitter. Oh, yeah. Hi, Twitter people. I forgot about that, guys. Twitter. You guys are watching on Twitter. I call it X Twitter, Twitter X. All right, guys. End the stream. Love you. I'll see you guys.